back to the adventures of Evalthon.
Theme song.
We find our heroes sweating in the heat of a furnace that is the volcano. Not just any volcano, but the sacred volcano in the dwarven lands of Lazar. We ended the last session. Well, the last session, the party was engaged in a bunch of
Shenanigans.
lava mephits or something like that. Which kind of mephits?
Yeah, it's lava
Yeah.
mephits. There was an octopus as
Magma
well.
magma mephits and
A magma octopus.
a
Octopus.
that's on the token. Yes, Hecknom did suggest turning to everybody to clouds to get past these,
and Greg went,
decided
fuck
to
that, and
dive
nose dived into a
head
pool
first
of lava.
into the lava. Yes. The fight is in full swing, and we ended at the top of the order. So let's get straight back into it. If everybody is ready,
Yep.
and it is the big bag Bogrud to go first.
Cool. I remove my beholder gem from my weapon.
As you do, you feel the crystal in your hand. Well, first you see the all color drain from it, and then the crystal itself starts to crumble in your hand and disappear into nothing.
That's fine. I put a new one in.
What value are you putting this gem in?
Let's go with. Hang on, let me get my cheat sheet of values up so I can determine what I'm guessing I need. A 500 gold piece gem.
A 500 gold piece gem. You place that into the new
into my
spotlight.
gauntlets. Yep. Use my
Yep.
bonus action to cast a gem entrapment spell,
You do that.
and then I swing for the octopus. I'm guessing the spell counts for all 3 swings in case any of them miss.
It is, yeah. It's just it lasts for until the end of your turn. So yeah.
Cool. So attack number 1. There's a 31 hit.
A 31 does hit.
Broken.
Just to let everyone know, I've just thought of a mechanic that if you put the gem into your weapon and you nat 1, then I think there will either be a crystal explosion or you will hurt yourself for the damage, and if you knock yourself to 0 HP, then your soul itself will get trapped in a gem.
Yeah.
That's cool. What about a 20?
I just thought about it then when I saw the attack. What, a nat 20?
Nat 20. What if there's a crit success?
Well, it just gives you a bigger chance of killing it with double damage, I guess. But
Cool.
I just thought that'd be really cool
That's
if somebody's
really
like low HP and nat ones and traps it. But no, sorry, let's get back. So 24 damage. So Bogrud, with his Eldritch Maul, swings a punch at this magma octopus. And as your punch connects with it, you see its tentacle, which is currently gripping you. You feel the pressure and strength from it start to drain, and it starts to let go, and it just flops onto the bridge which you're standing on and starts just to fall down into the lava as the octopus starts sinking. But before it does, you see all the bright orange and red colours of it start to drain, and those colours enter the gem. And you have now trapped the soul of the magma octopus in the gem.
Awesome.
But going forward, I think we have normally done this anyway, but it will be like attunement as such. You will need to spend a long rest to
gain the effects.
work out
Yeah.
to work out what the crystal actually, what effects you're going to get from it.
Yeah,
But yeah, you
that's
now
fine.
have a bright orange, almost like fire burning, moving it in the crystal as you move it, trapped into the gem that is now on your gauntlet. So your fist weapons.
Sweet. And I have 2 attacks left, and I can see there's a mephit both at the top and bottom of me. So I'll go for the one above me first. Does
That
another
hits.
31 hit?
That hits, yes.
That's 32 damage to the mephit at the top.
So what you see here is you punch this mephit and again instantly dies. It starts to drop into the magma, but as it does, as the soul entrapment is still working on this turn, the colour from
No, it
the
won't
magma.
replace it. It won't replace
It's still
it.
going.
Surely.
It lasts
It's
for the
already been
full turn.
socketed and done. But it's drained
but
something already. It's not going to change
full.
out.
Okay,
It's
I
full
did
already, there's no
I was
chance.
making that up on the fly just to mess with Graham. Now you punch
No.
that one that is stood right next to you and fist straight through its lava face, and that one collapses. Well, starts just sinking into the magma itself and just merging in and becoming one, a bit like Terminator. The liquid metal just disappears.
And then third attack, 17.
Hits. Okay, you rolled a 3.
Yeah. For 26 damage? 26 damage
Yeah.
on the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing happens. Bogrud fist straight through. Its face doesn't reform, and that one falls off the bridge and vanishes into the lava.
Because I feel like it would be not fair play, are both of those exploding like they are wont to do when killed for me to take some damage?
Yeah, sorry, there is a death burst, so it's a DC 11 dexterity save.
So you need 2 of those from me for the 2.
Yes, please.
So nat 20 and a 14.
So we've got.
Bogrud's a fucking machine.
So half damage on the first one, which will be on the second one, which will be 3.
Mm-hmm. And then a 1 from the first.
No, it's 2d6 from it. But I think we've mentioned in the past, haven't we, about critting on saves maybe being a bit extra. I think we've talked about that in the past, haven't we?
Yeah, no damage.
Vaguely.
No, I'm not going to do no damage. It's 2d6, so I say it's going to be 1d6. So that'll be 3 points and 3 points, though, because half damage for both.
So 6 damage total, yeah?
Yes, 6 fire damage.
No worries.
Oh my god, this Bogrud been dropped again.
Are you okay, Bogrud? Do you
no.
need to heal you?
I'm pretty sure I'm okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Would Bogrud be worried about dying again? So as soon as he loses 1 HP, is he like, heal me now?
No, he can still take a power. I can still take a power word kill. I'm good.
For now.
That's me. Whoever's next.
We're in lava. I mean, what about meteor storm or whatever it is? Would you be able to handle one of them?
I mean, they wouldn't all hit me, so presumably yes.
You are quite large, so.
Yeah, but they wouldn't all hit me.
No, we'll see. After Bogwood, we are going to then move to Greg, who is still lava skating across this water pit of lava, flowing lava.
Yep. This gap here, is that enough for me to walk through?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I just scoot around this geezer and walk through it, is that allowed?
That geezer there is
That's Nim.
Sam's. Yeah.
That's
Sam's.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh my god.
I'm going to get to there. I'm
Yep.
going to use the speaking action to tell Sam to hop on, and then I'm going to hold my action till just before.
Are
So
those
once
yet-
Sam's on my back, basically.
Is that the words you use?
Hop on.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, Greg.
My action is going to be to dash, but obviously I need to wait for her to be on my back in order to do that extra movement.
Yeah, no problem. Nothing else you wish to do?
Nope, just hold my action until Sam's on my back, and then as soon as she's on my back, I'll take my action.
So, Mephit's turn. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do from where I am. So, the mephit that is down at the bottom here, that can see Bogrud, is go and just seen Bogrud kill 3 things. Is gonna cast heat metal on his armor.
Okay.
So 2d8 when you cast the spell, so 7 points of fire damage. You can't move. You can't do anything else this turn, so we'll leave it there. That's what the method that's left is going to do. Then we are going to move to Sam.
Sam is going to hop on to Greg's back or shoulders, whatever is more comfortable for Greg.
Let's just go back a second. Sam is going to attempt to jump down onto Greg. So, if you want to do me a acrobatics or athletics, whichever one for the jump, see how well you jump, and then a strength from Greg, please, to see if you can hold. Ooh.
Okay.
Not great.
Right, fingers crossed. Let's have a look.
So I did forget, Greg, because your turn, I know you're holding your action, but you will take 2 fire damage for being on the lava.
Yep.
But a 12, so I'm gonna say with how hot it is in here, Sam jumps down and
Hang
doesn't
on.
quite land.
My 11 is now a 15. I'm favoured by the
Okay,
god,
so-
but we had 2d4.
So Sam jumps down, trying to land on Greg, and Greg to catch him, and you don't quite land centrally. You kind of land maybe on one shoulder rather than and you start sliding off. And just as your face is about to hit the lava, Greg manages to get a stronger grip, and with a 15, I'll say he succeeds and is able just to hoist you back up, and you avoid getting a facial of lava.
Oh, thank goodness for that, Greg. That was my second favourite bit that nearly got damaged.
And then I'll take my action, which is movement, and move to there. So obviously Sam's on my back.
Yep,
she can do it
Sam,
once. He can
Sam
do it
is
as well.
riding Greg.
Yep. So I'm,
Aye.
On my back, not on my face.
spoil
Anything
sport.
else Sam wishes to do?
I'm
'Cause
just
you've
going to
already
say we've
used
got
your
a
movement to jump.
we've got a mephit over here still, haven't we?
We
Yeah.
have.
So, Greg, am I riding back or shoulders, like festival
Shoulders.
style, or piggyback?
Shoulders.
So
Shoulders.
I was thinking
Amazing.
cowgirl or reverse cowgirl.
Well, obviously, but this is a standing up situation. So, okay, so hands are free. Gonna Eldritch blast that baby right in the face.
Watch the hair.
Cool.
I mean, obviously, you've got fantastic hair,
Barmaid
Greg.
spent a long time doing these claps.
She did a fantastic job of it. I
I
wouldn't
don't remember what she was called.
interfere with that style. Right, so Eldritch Blast. Am I up to 3 now? I think I am.
Ooh.
You are.
Yes.
Pew pew pew.
Oh, that was it. It was pew pew pew. Which,
No, it was hand thrust.
well, in this situation, it's just going to be hand.
Oh, that's true.
Otherwise,
So,
poor Greg.
brings a new one to the hand job. Oh.
And Sam is very fond of the hand. Right, so
I'm
One.
sure it was meta. It was definitely a thrust.
well, it's not all the time. It's not part of the spell. It's just Sam's natural flair for performing it. He can do it all just with one hand. Is prone to expert at finger blasting as well, but he does like to put a little bit of a spin on that. So, oh, that hits. I'm guessing that will hit. Ah!
Oh.
Oh.
3 hits.
12. 10.
22.
So after the first 2 hit, you will see this mephits are shaking and start lava blowing off him, and he kind of explodes a little bit with magma shooting off him, but nobody's close enough for it to do any damage, and that one collapses down dead.
Oh, so Sam didn't do his last one, unless he just shot it for the sake of it.
Yeah, you didn't need to,
No. And I believe that's my turn. I'm just gonna look around just to make sure there's nothing else here. Nim is by the side of me, so I'm just going to propel them kind of forward a bit just to keep them on track. And that's our turn done.
Cool. We move to Dolian.
Still in initiative.
Penis.
Pardon?
Are we still in initiative?
Just for the getting across the bridge, let's say yes.
Oh, was
Get across the lava.
Greg holding his action after my turn? Or is the action...
That my action was to dash,
Yeah,
so I've done that.
as soon as you landed, and he then dashed.
Beautiful.
So, who's next?
Dolian.
Oh. Dolian will miss his step to behind Bogrud, and as he reappears, it's just going to go, boo!
Fight or flight, what's it going to be, Bogrud?
I'm not allowed to PvP. It's against the rules. I'm not allowed to just punch him in surprise. So Bogrud's going to Bogrud's just going to go, hello.
Did I scare you?
No.
Lies.
I'm shaking in my oversized boots.
Oh, just for the record, when that mephit died, also the armor on Bogwood started cooling down as the spell is no longer. The thing that casts the spell is no longer alive. So yeah,
I assumed that to be the case.
Yes.
Can't concentrate anymore. It's dead.
Yeah. So that's Dolian's turn.
Yeah, is that it? Not moving anyway. You just want to miss
Missed his
step.
step. Well, I can't really go anywhere else, can I?
This area here looks like the path through this sort of like raised rock area. There seems to be like a small path through the to move.
That's it. I'm going to go this way. Go, lads. I think this is the way. And just climb up. Or go through.
Just there, you see. You just this little gap between the rocks. It's a little path.
Yes.
There, so.
It's that one. Sorry. Yeah.
It's okay. So let's just move you to where you could see where you're going to be.
Oh, that's such a cute map.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it. And that is Dolian.
Cool. So then we will be moving to Hegnarm.
There's no one left to kill. So I am going to not take any risks of any more jumping. I was going to calmly open a little cloud and misty step his way over to the other side of the lava. And you heard Dolian. So we're going over there. So being a dwarf, I assume he cannot get that far because he's only got 25 feet of movement.
You can get to the same place as Derlin as I'll move you across to the map because so you two have moved to the next map. Then I just want to see. We'll move everyone in a minute, but there is a drop to the bridge. So you guys are on the lava at the minute. So how are you planning to get up level with everybody?
Depending on how high it is, Greg's plan was just to hoist Sam up,
And then I can hoist Greg up.
push him up.
I mean, I'd say it's 20 foot
Oh.
sort of drop there.
That's fine.
There's no point having a bridge, is there, if there's only 5 foot drop?
That's fine. I will probably then ask Sam to fish around in a backpack for a rope and ask him to throw it up to Bogrud, and Bogrud can just pull him up. If he would be so kind.
Sounds like a plan.
Is Bogwood going to do that? Or is Bogwood going to just start walking to the other map himself?
Bogrud, you there?
Bogrud!
No!
Bogrud!
Bogrud!
New bridge who dis. Yeah, obviously Bogrud will help pull them up.
Obviously. Obviously.
Obviously, Bogrud will pull them up. Obviously, he's good. I mean, if I've still got a 15-foot reach because of Eldritch Maul, I mean, technically it's like it increases my attack range, but surely that means I could just like extend it 15
Extend
feet
the
down
wormhole.
and just pull them up.
I can picture Bogrud's got hold of Sam, and Sam is gripping for dear life with his thighs around Greg's neck so that Greg comes up with him.
Oh, that's fantastic! I will need a strength from Sam to see if he can hold on to.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
does Sam get advantage? Because he's got...
I'll use the
plenty of-
help action for advantage.
Sam's well practiced with the thigh action.
I would imagine
But it's
he's
more dexterous
more
than
of a I would say he's more squatting and thrusting than gripping though.
You never
So
know.
no advantage.
Sam
Sorry?
power bottom.
Look.
No advantage, just a straight strength, please.
Sam's a power everything. Sorry, was that normal?
Just straight strength, please.
Oh well, he's not that.
Straight strength.
That is fair.
Not none of this gay strength that some people use. Straight strength only.
That's a -1.
No, that's a strength save. I just need a
Oh.
strength.
Strength correct.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Oh! Look
So
at that!
Sam just
Flexes.
squeezes his thighs around Greg's head.
Even I know
Greg,
you've got to squeeze a good thigh to improve
struggling to actually get a gasp of air while this is happening, but it's not going to happen for long enough to have any negative effects. But yeah, you will not be able to breathe for the few seconds it takes Bogwood to lift you both up. And you do get onto the bridge, and you follow Dolian and Heknon to the next map through the little path.
You don't
And
want
I
me
think
to roll
everybody-
strength to see if I can pull them up, no?
If you, if
Is that a bit
if you want-
redundant?
Let's just see, because you might
I
lift
could
them
get a
up
nat
and then,
one and drop them.
Nat one.
I could get a
You
nat
could
one and
thro-
drop them.
yeah, if you get in that 20, you may lift them and throw them 50 foot in the air.
From the other side.
Well,
So what we're hoping for is a mid-range strength result. I have advantage on strength checks because I'm giant size. So let's see what happens.
There we go with a 31. Oh,
There's a 12. Or a 28.
28, you do it nonchalantly. It's easy. It's nothing to Bogrud. It's like lifting a slice of bread to his mouth. It's just...
Don't you look down on us.
Well, I had to. You were 20 foot lower.
oh, you've got the wrong Sam on the map.
Oh,
Nope, wrong Sam.
sorry.
That's all right. It's just my other one.
Sam's changed tokens.
Not just
You
tokens.
Sam.
Not
Oh
just
no,
tokens.
Sam's dead.
That's too much
Oh, Sam's
information.
back. Oh yeah.
There
Oh,
he
yes,
is.
things
So
happen.
Everybody should be able to move their characters, can they?
No.
Probably.
Nope. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
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 Although I appear smaller than I was previously. Has it been more than a minute now?
Your face is more than a minute. Oh
No, it hasn't been more than a minute, but it'll only be like, we're not in initiative order now, so you would only have maybe about 20 seconds left, I'll say, because you had a couple of attacks while in Giant Might and then waited for Greg and Sam, lifted them up, so still 20 seconds or so. So we'll say 3 rounds of normal initiative, but see what happens.
So,
But yeah, we are no longer in initiative order.
who wants to go first?
Bogrud's gone for a run.
Bogrud runs on.
So
I will
let's-
follow on behind.
Like a barbarian with a rage to keep on.
Oh aye.
Come on, Hecknom. Shall we bring up the rear as always?
So as you get closer to another pool of lava, you see
The fuck is that?
these creatures.
Dolian's future wife.
I mean, to
Can't
be fair,
tell what that is.
the 4 of them, I don't think you will be able to tell what they are.
No, I'm looking at the big thing. I can't tell what that is
Oh.
just from its picture. It's some sort of
It's
It's
a
not even
Scotland
3x3.
weird fire lizard of some description.
Interesting.
It's on a large. Oh fuck.
Just realised they're supposed to be large.
Ah.
Are they
No, I haven't hit
bears?
you yet.
Oh, good.
They look like bears.
Oh hell no.
So,
Well, before we roll any initiative, if anybody wants to roll to see if they could tell what these might be, feel free.
I was just,
Yeah.
fuck
What role
it.
in nature survival?
I was just going to ask about the terrain
Um,
as well. What's the elevation on these things? Can we see round them? Is it raised and then lowered and then lower?
Oh
for
no,
lava?
this is lowering down towards the lava, but they're only maybe 5 foot. It's not big
Okay.
drops here.
Well,
I love Greg.
we've got a brain
So the
cell
only one with
between us.
any chance of knowing what these things are is maybe
It's Greg.
Dorian.
So
Greg definitely knows what these things are not.
Greg is
I know
confident
what
that he
these are.
knows.
These are stones that we are standing on. I can very clearly see that.
none of you know exactly what these are. You have never seen these kind of creatures before, but Dolian can tell more than the rest of you. They do resemble bears, but it is like
Magma
no
bears.
bear you have ever seen before.
Guys,
It's a lava bear.
I think it's a lava bear.
Bear with me.
Lava bear.
Love
I'm a bear.
it. Love a
Magma
bear.
bear.
He's a bear. He's a lava.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, sure, a collective age with that one.
Yeah. But they've seen you, you've seen them. Let's just roll some more initiative and keep on grinding through this volcano.
Choo choo,
Halt.
let's get.
Who was there?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Woo!
Where's
Oh.
Greg now?
Because Greg's amazing as he is.
Not getting high initiative, not.
No, I
I've
have
never
an
rolled
alert.
so high.
We're at the back and we're just like, yeah, we'll go first.
Oh.
But that makes perfect sense.
It's
all right,
so
they all-
good.
We haven't
you
seen
guys-
it.
they all
It'll
got
be
twos.
fine.
You've
They
no
all got
stamina.
twos, it's fine.
And then this thing. I'll let you see what it's called. Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right, Scott's going last and second last.
Amazing.
Will it survive that long?
Sam,
Hmm.
you see these creatures and you seem to react the fastest, and you will go first.
Awesome. Can you pop Nim on for me?
If Sam tries to run away from it, brother.
Brief interjection. Does that mean I've got like 2 turns of this existing Giant's Might, and I think it'll be then 3 turns of Eldritch Maul before they need to go bye-byes?
I'll say yes, because
And you've all still got
I'm
walk
already
and
rolling
walk,
so
that was
bad.
valid for an hour, even though none of you wanted to use it.
Got what, sorry?
The walk on water, so you can walk on the lava.
Could I do that
It was
anyway?
It was casting up to 10, so it was cast on everybody, but you all decided not to use it, so I just went off on my own.
So I didn't need to
But
balance
I
on your
thought-
shoulders at all?
I thought it had to be a willing
it was
creature,
fun.
and Greg didn't tell us that he was doing it, so we couldn't
Oh.
have been willing. I thought that was what we said last
yeah,
session.
we did say yeah, because
I did
It was
tell
willing
you.
creatures.
so Greg thinks everybody
Mm.
can walk on
Greg
lava.
absolutely thinks everybody can.
Ah. Right. Yes. So, Scott, like I just said, I realised my invocation was wrong. So I have put
Yep.
on, I'm using Investment of the Chain Master. So that means
Okay.
my bonus action gives me a little bit more to do with Nim now. Nim now.
Nim nim now.
Nim now. Would I blindly go in and attack these things?
But Sam blindly going in there.
Yeah. I think I'm going to hold my action until after Bogrud. Because Bogrud's going to
Oh,
kick things
yeah.
off one way or the other. And then I can support after that.
I mean, Bogrud sees big fire bears. He's going to go punch big fire bear.
Yes, that is point.
Cool. Well, then, if that's the case, Sam waits a moment. Hecknam, you react the second fastest, and you see these creatures and ready to step in and do whatever you wish to do.
Pecknom is going to just step forward next to Bogrud and say,
BB, big bug.
Bogrud,
Yeah, big
get a
bug.
load of this. And he's going to turn and face the creatures and
Well, all 4 of them
Just-
at once, or 5 of them.
no, the 3 is in that general direction, and give a nice little. Why are you in this place? Be gone, foul creatures!
Ooh,
And-
forceful.
He's going to cast Ice Storm, which he's going to
Ice Storm's-
center there.
What is the radius?
20 foot.
What, 20-foot radius, okay.
20 foot there. 20 foot there. 20 foot there. And depends how nice you're feeling about that on.
So you want it there?
Yes.
Cool.
And just to, I'll put the info on.
So dexterity saving throw. So 2 of them is a flat 20. So one bear, the bear in the middle fails, but the one that you just catch in saves really well. And so it will work the same for monsters as it does for PCs. So because he saves, it'll be half the amount of dice. It was 1d6 instead of 2d6 for fire. So he'll only take half the dice, so you have to roll it separately. And the salamander rolls a 21, so that also saves, but doesn't
Jeez.
not save.
Right, do you want me to roll separately, or are you just going to grab like the first couple of?
Well, I'll
Dice
do
on
the
the
damage
rolls
on the
made.
one that you have. Hang on. The one that you have definitely hit, we'll do the damage on him. So 12 bludgeoning. So as the first one, it hits him first, and you see the bludgeoning damage doesn't seem to affect it any more than you'd expect, but the cold just seems to it really doesn't like this cold damage. And it seems to be a lot more impactful than you thought. And then the salamander saved. So so it takes.
It's saved on Final Fantasy.
Yep, exactly. So I'm guessing it's half damage if it saves.
Yep.
So
Also, that area is difficult terrain until the end of my next turn.
cool, but yeah, you will see. Again, even though it seemed to dodge most of it, the bludgeoning aspect doesn't seem to hit it too much, but the cold still seems to do significant amount of damage. And then, yeah, whatever you're rolling, so if you roll me 1d8 and 2d6. So it's
Is the higher level cast an extra d6 for cold, or is it an extra d8 for the bludgeoning?
well, what he
1d8
rolled,
for
he
bludgeoning.
rolled 2d8 for bludgeoning, and he rolled 4d6 for cold damage.
did that not-
So that's
Yeah,
what
Because he
does
cast
that
it as a
come up
higher
then?
he cast it as a higher level spell. What's the higher level caster roll of?
Yeah,
It's an extra,
says
an
just
extra d8 on the
1d8.
bludgeoning.
Yeah.
So
Ah,
it
yes.
was 3d8 for bludgeoning, and then the 4d6 for cold.
That's strange.
Yeah, so roll me another
automatically
d8.
do it.
3, so I have that. So six.
That's a good spot, Graham.
Bludgeoning, and so the bear in the middle that took the brunt of that, he's already blooded. You can see this cold has started like hardening up. Different parts
So what?
of this bear that seem to be hardening up, firming up,
It's getting stiff.
solidifying.
Yeah, okay.
Stiffening.
Yeah.
There's no words
As
you can
the-
use for getting hard that doesn't automatically have sexual connotations.
Frozen. Freezing.
Sorry, not sorry.
No, it's not freezing, but you can see that where there is what looks hot and steam coming off of him, it's starting to like crack and harden up, and he is looking very, very damaged. The other two, a lot less so. They don't seem to be anywhere near as damaged, but the middle one certainly didn't like that.
That will end my turn.
Cool. Then we move to Dolian.
Yes.
Yes.
Dorian's not shitting himself, but he
Good to
he is.
Hold it happening.
Steaming hot turd.
Let me go there.
Right, I'll hold my turn until after Greg.
We are holding turns left, right.
Did you come to that decision all on your own there, Ali? I mean, I struggle to find you came up with that decision on your own.
Hold your turn.
I mean-
hold your turn.
I might have been assaulted.
No, where did she touch you?
Not where I'd like it.
No, is that what?
Point
Is
to the
that,
picture.
is that what Dolian wants to do, or is that what Ali has been told to do? I mean, what does Dolian want to do?
Dolly wants to fire his boat this big thing here, which he's going to do, and Alistair will reap the repercussions.
That's fine. I'll just do what I've given to you.
Which one is it?
That one.
Which one was you aiming for, though?
That one.
You definitely
This one
said
here.
beforehand you were steady aiming, right?
Oh, I definitely didn't hear no steady aim, so I mean, you've got to call it beforehand. So we
I
have got our
know,
first
I
nut
know.
one of the evening. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Bow, 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 bow.
And
Oh, I don't get that, so that's fine.
roll me a d4. I'm going to say odds are going to hit Bogwood. Evens are going to hit Greg because he's next to you.
It's already a 1.
It's a me.
Okay.
Two
Roll
ones.
the damage.
So if Dolian wants to roll his damage, but obviously there's no sneak attack damage on this because
Oh,
he wasn't.
Is Jolien right next to me?
Yeah.
Oh, does
Yeah.
that mean that Jolien will take 2d8 fire damage?
No.
Cold damage from hitting my
Not
shield?
PvP.
No, it's...
No, he hasn't hit you.
Me,
So
right?
yeah, in the back, Bogwood, in the shoulder, you feel
What's Greg?
a familiar tingle, as I'm sure Bogwood's been hit before, like many of all the party has at times, and you feel Stormcaller's blow hit you in the shoulder blade, and you take 11 points of damage, lightning and thunder, accordingly.
Chris Bogrud, what did you get in the way for?
Dorian, you had the entire left side of the arena. I mean, the way we're looking at it, the right side. You had
Yes,
the
and
entire
you
right
stood
side
right
of
in
the
front of
arena
me,
to
Bob.
aim at.
You
still
stood
hit
right in
me.
front of me as I took my shot, and I can't do nothing now.
I have not moved.
Prove it. That's the Lane's turn.
Cool. We then move
should have held
we move to Bogwood. Bogwood, who has just been hit by Stormcaller. I'm so glad I have the will of
I'm not allowed to do that.
I mean, you could roll an attack and hope for that one.
I'm still not going to get hit, though.
Oh, you'd still get hit. You just only take half damage. Right. I am going to. I'm going to use my bonus action to use my second wind and get some HP back. So that's 2d10 plus 11. D10. 12. 17 HP back.
Oh, lots of ones tonight, guys. I don't like this.
No.
That's fun.
And then I will run up to this guy here and punchy.
Let's see what you have.
So attack number 1, 19.
A 19 hits.
For 27 damage.
Awesome. Takes that like a champ.
Attack number 2 for an 18.
That also hits. I mean, you're rolling so bad, but still hitting.
For 31 damage.
Your second blow connects, and you just see the life drain from his eyes as you punch this magma bear. Is it magma bear? Yes, magma bear in the face, and see its jaw kind of go limp and hanging down a little bit as he then just crumbles, knees first, and then just face plants onto the ground, dead.
Then I'll move a bit further forward and punch the salamander. It's a 16 to hit.
Hits.
For 33 damage.
Fucking hell.
Salamander takes this punch and looks blooded.
Did I
After
use
it's
my
taken a
action
sleep
surge
start,
last
roughly.
session?
No, I don't believe you did.
Okay, I'll use it now then.
Okay.
So that's another 3 attacks. So 28 to hit
Hits.
for 31 damage.
Cool.
Then 17 to
Hits.
hit for 37 damage.
Salamander looks at you, and the salamander can't even speak common, but you hear him say, "I didn't even get to move," and then you kill him.
Take the
About
code, you
25, 30, 35. Enough movement to get to this one from a final hit.
Yep,
That's a 17
that hits.
for 32 damage to that one.
I mean, you rolled so bad, it was like...
I'm so glad I don't have to battle
3.
with Bogrud. Fucking hell.
I mean, a 1 is a 15. Like, a nat 1 is a 15.
And you rolled 19, 18, 16, 17, 17 with 5 of those attacks. So
apart from the 28, which was a 14, everything else was like 2s, 3s, and 4s and shit. Everything was like sub 7 or whatever. Sub 5. Yeah, everything was like 5 or lower, apart from that one that was a 14. Yeah. Any hoozle, that's my go.
cool, jerk. Next up is Greg.
Did it to yourself, bro. Did it to yourself.
I changed my mind on what I was going to do, and instead, who's not been yet? It's Sam and Heck not been.
I was
I'll hold
holding.
a turn
Yep.
till after
I was
Bogrud.
holding mine.
Oh,
Sam
yes,
was
sorry.
holding. Everyone was holding till after me.
Okay, so yeah, you guys do your turns then.
So yeah, so we'll wait Sam to go next.
Sam's just watched this massacre and just been like, okay, Bogrud's doing Bogrud then. So I will help with the other side. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I'm going to stand alongside Hecknom, and with a 20-foot cube over these other things left, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire. Just to light them up. I will...
Cool.
that's the stuff. So it needs... They both need a...
Let's put that there.
save, dexterity save.
They have no mods, so...
Ooh, 1 saves.
So does that mean it doesn't affect them, or...?
Yeah, so the one that's saved isn't affected by this. The other one has... anything gets advantage if it's attacked.
I'll say the one that's weaker didn't save, because he's that injured, he's not been able to move or dodge this spell, so he is now... he has a...
It's lit up in violet
Lit up.
light.
Love Fairy Fire.
light.
Is it blue, green, or violet?
Oh, it's violet.
Violet.
Nice.
Sam is very purple themed. That's the colour of his magic.
Is-
So I just have purple-headed monster.
Just because it's a fun colour.
He's got daddy magic.
So,
I mean,
yeah, so Sam
yes.
steps forward and casts Fairy Fire and illuminates one of these bears.
And as a bonus action, I'm going
Yes.
to quickly remind myself. With Nim, I can command my Filia to take the attack action. So this also... I need to call up what that actually is. So let me just bring that in there. Because it's not a standard imp, it's the...
Great Imp, otherwise known as a G Imp.
Because I don't think it uses a standard imp.
No, this one has like a leather mask on,
Yeah.
ball gag.
I
That
mean,
was
that would
best friend.
be on.
Toby onwards.
Yeah. Oh, Toby. Okay, well, I'll use this anyway, and just... okay, I'll do a 20 while I actually look up what it can do. 13. That's going to be a bite attack.
Cool, bite attack.
I think, or no, it's sting, isn't it?
Hmm.
Like the police. Don't stand so... Apologies, apologies. It keeps giving me the full stats, and I don't think it is the full stats.
It's a shame
Oh, it said it
Fairy
uses
Fire
the normal
isn't,
imp stat
red
block.
with the police.
So I guess it does use the full stat block then. I was convinced it was a smaller one. Well, that's good for me then. Okay.
Is Sam or Cat convinced it was a smaller one?
Cat was, but Sam proved me wrong as always. And yes, sting. +5 to hit.
So that hits.
And it does 1d4 +3 piercing damage. So, and it also does 3d6 poison damage.
If it fails a saving throw against the poison.
Oh, right, yes. That was the next sentence. Must make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw. Thank you very much. I hadn't actually finished reading. My eyes got to a certain point and went, roll it.
So it's a 13.
13. In that case, it saves. It makes half the damage. 6 points.
So as Nimp pierces with his stinger, you see he kind of takes the sting in the piercing damage. The poison seems to have no effect whatsoever on this guy.
Oh, shit. Well, that's no fun.
I know.
Although, my investment at the Chain Moss does say if the familiar forces a creature to make a saving throw, it uses your spell save DC.
Cool.
Does that
well,
apply here?
Still, yeah. Oh, it can do. Yeah. I mean, it would fail the save,
But it wouldn't have an effect
still,
anyway.
the poison still would have 0 effect.
Okay.
It's almost as if would be immune to all poison damage.
That would be a handy phrase that made sense. Okay, that's me, and I will end my spell there. And my turn.
So who else was holding their turn?
Techno.
No, Hecknon did Sleet Storm or whatever it was.
Greg was holding.
But just me
Greg,
then.
yeah, Greg. Yes. So then we move to Greg.
This spot here, I would like to cast my 4 Hydra heads. It's not what I was going to do.
Whereabouts you casting it?
Do the rolls there, yeah.
Okay.
So there's 4 heads, anything within a 15-foot radius.
Yeah. What's the plus to hit?
I've not got one noted down, so I'm assuming it's just a straight 20.
No, I don't think
I've not got anything written down for plus to hit. I've only got the damage.
When I sent you the one of the abilities you haven't used yet, I thought it was on there. So made with your spell attack modifier. So whatever your spell attack is, so it'll probably be something like plus 22.
Plus 9. Plus
What,
9. Something like that.
spell attack bonus is plus 10.
Yeah. So they're all going to hit.
Sweet. So I'm assuming is it going to be 2 at one, 2 at the other?
That's totally up to you.
Right, so I'll do the 2 on the left-hand side one first. It's D8 plus 4. So 8, 16, 24 there. 2 8s and 2 4s.
Yeah.
Plus 2d6 cold, plus a d6 cold damage. So 2d6 plus 3. So that's on one of them.
So that's the one on the left. So these 2 bites happen. You see the ice shards of this hydra teeth just gnawing straight into the flesh of this bear. And though it seems to take a lot of piercing damage, the cold damage again seems to do more damage than you were expecting.
So that's 19. No, 22, 1, 22, 23. It's
Need
them
one
not-
more d6.
Yeah.
Need one more d6.
Oh, yes, 2 of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's them numbers plus 8.
2.
27.
Cool. Yeah. And the hydra then 2 heads bite into the other one, and this one, being unharmed, is able to take them bites and still look grisly, lavery, and angry.
And then I shall move up to whatever my maximum distance is, and that's it for me. I'm going to move over there.
Are you?
Yes. I'm still not immune to the hydra head, so that's fine. I'm not going to pet them. Oh no, after the attack, the heads disappear.
Yes.
Right.
So let's just get rid of this one for the time being, because this other one's going to step on top of where its friend was, and he is going to do his fire breath. I think he's going to do fire breath, is he?
Not that it'll probably make any difference, but you don't take any extra damage for cold, do you?
We don't know
Yeah,
yet.
I did the extra damage for cold.
That's what I was going to say. So D6 is a cold damage. The others is just piercing.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just going to move closer to you all because that's what he wants to do. Let's move into there, and then...
Is he okay with all that difficult terrain?
Yeah, because he's only moved from there, so he's got enough movement. So he has 40 foot of movement, so he's only moved 20 feet, I think, from there to there. So move 25 feet. So I will move him back to there. So I mean, obviously he's not on top of Nymph, but Nymph is flying around, so you'll put it there, and then a 15-foot cone. I'll cast his 15-foot cone fire damage.
Yep. Concentration, that's right.
And then you all need to make a con save, please, but it's only a dexterity saving throw, DC 12.
Oh, do we have advantage on that one with the heroes? No, it's wisdom.
Oh.
Sam
Yes,
matrixes
so
underneath it.
Oh.
Stop, drop, and roll.
So you're all going to take half damage from this fire breath attack, which will be 10 points of fire damage each as he opens his mouth and just a wave of fire.
So how much was that? 10?
Blazes over you all. 10 points, but you all managed to dodge it.
The warm shield grants you. I've got resistance to fire damage. Does that mean I take 5?
Half, yeah, so you'll take 5.
Sweet.
And then the other bear is going to multi-attack at Bogrud. So it is a +7 to each of these. So 22 and a 16.
First one
So
hits.
first one is his bite attack, so it'll be 1d8 +5 piercing. Ooh, 13. And
Yep.
it is a 1d6 fire damage. Which would be so 17 points of damage, I think that is, as he just bites into Bogwood, any sort of bit of flesh he can get his mouth on. And then swings with his claws for his second attack, but Bogwood is able to sort of just move his body out of the way, so the claws just harmlessly just move past his body.
Yep.
That's their turn. Salamander. He's just going to lay there. Sam, back to you.
Right. So, how's this bear looking?
He's not looking too bad. He's not bloodied yet. He's only taken.
Sorry. I
Yeah,
didn't mean
he's not taking too much damage yet. He's only taking the damage from.
So he's looking still quite healthy.
Yeah, he's not bloodied. He's still looking fit and roaring to go.
Okay, right. I'm going to give my lullaby a test. So, I'm going to move up into its space.
Cool.
And so taking a little bit. 17.
17 will hit.
I need to do a concert to see if he goes nighty night.
He now looks blooded. And he has a +2, so... And then the lava bear, after the piercing attack from Sam, you see him just slowly close his eyes and...
Slumber off
He
the
falls
dreamy
asleep.
dreamland.
So Sam came dashing in with the blade, give it a skewer with a la da 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 da, and it drops.
I was going to say standing sleep.
Oh, standing sleep. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
push it over.
Bogwood's quite happy dealing with the other bear, isn't he?
Bogger's
So-
fine.
Bogwood's fine, so I'm not going to utilise anything else with Nim. No, I mean, I'm going to use the attack action because it's an automatic crit then, isn't it? If he's asleep.
It is.
So,
Yep. So then it'll just be double dice. Oh, and we'll just do the piercing attack because we
which
say
is
it's
the
immune to the
1d4
poison.
plus 3, isn't it?
So 2d4 plus 3.
So, so 2d instead. No, go away.
Yes, just add another d4.
Hang on. It won't get rid of the measurement tool. There we go. So add another d4. Oh, another 4.
I mean, he does look well and truly blooded after that attack, double attack.
Cool.
But he's still fast asleep. It's
Still asleep
It's
after an attack.
yeah, I think so. It's got to wake up, I believe. I think it gets a chance to save on its turn.
I don't have anything written down about what lullaby can and cannot do on my sheet.
It's magical sleep, not just
Yeah.
normal sleep. So
Not
Sleep?
got anything written about duration or when it can it re-roll saves?
yeah, it could. Yeah, we did it with the dragon back in the day. I think every turn it could do the thingy at the end of its turn.
Yeah.
As this bear's fast asleep, it seems to be having a wonderful dream of playing in the lava.
Riding the motorcycle.
When in his dream there's just this little magician who's just floating around.
Oh no.
And with that there is a crack and a fizz as a sound of tear of space and time. And a little wizard with a cheeky little smile rubs his eyes as if he's maybe a little bit tired, but peeks his head through. And
Good job. This is all a dream.
I need you to roll a D100, please.
So was that me?
Yes, please.
A D100.
Oh,
44.
44.
Let's just go on this one. A 44, you say?
Yes. Oh, good.
For the next minute, you can teleport 20 feet as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Oh, I will
Oh,
take that
yeah.
one. Thank you, Harry.
So he kind of winks and smiles at Sam.
Sam winks back.
And then again, just head goes back in as he yawns, as if he's ready for bed.
Aw.
And the tear kind of heals itself up. And then we get back to normal. So, Sam, it's still your turn. You do have a bonus action still,
No,
I believe.
that was Nim.
No. Oh, Nib. Cool. So then that takes us to Hecknom.
Okay. I've seen that the bear is asleep and just about dead. And obviously,
I never said he
Bogrud
was
steals
just
if you want.
about dead. I just said he was very
Very
wounded,
wounded.
not dead.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
Just gonna take first few feet of movement, and then just try to have a look around to see if I can, where the cave goes on beyond, or can tell what on earth the
So-
big purple blob is.
Yeah, that is something that was on the map that wasn't supposed to be on the map. So the big purple blob is disguising what shouldn't be there. So it just is a purple blob. It's just the coloration, the heat, and the sulfur
is it like
created a
some
purple blob.
water, but it's not water, it's like plasma or something?
It can be.
Yeah.
It's whatever
just,
you want it to be.
to me, it's just a purple rock. But you
And-
want to see where the path continues through this cave. So let me just.
Yeah.
So I will say the path looks like it. Oh, wrong map. Looks like it continues sort of like to the south.
Ooh, what direction's that? Oh, is that over here?
So all
Yeah.
this is walkable, or was there go down?
Yeah,
this path?
this is the purple is rock, and the yellowy, orangey, hot lava looking color is the hot lava. The steaming hot magma.
Magma.
Magma. Okay. So yeah, I'll turn to Sam and Greg and just say, I'll let you guys do your crystal thing with that bear if you like.
Greg's happy with Hydra head. But thank you.
Oh, I might give that a try then. Thank you.
And just continue on his merry way, which with 15 feet left, I don't think it's going to be very far. Straight over to the corpse of that bear.
Yep. Anything with your action? You can dash, dodge,
yeah,
dip, dive.
Dodge.
Dab.
Duck.
Whack.
That's
Dodge
30
them all.
feet.
Dodge them all.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, so I'll take an action to the dash, and just before I get to the lava's edge, this is a misty step to jump over to the other side,
Oh,
and then just continue my last bit of movement.
so as you get closer, Craig, because you're heading there anyway, I will just move you to the other map, because you would be able to see this quite clearly from where you are.
Okay.
Bam, ba-bam, 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 ba-bam,
And
bam.
that area of rough terrain would disappear at the end of my turn, and it's the end of my turn.
So that's what you see, though, Hecknom.
I mean, can I see that? It looked very small.
That's what she said.
Hecknom's turn is done, so we're going to move to Dolian.
Dylan's going to attack this big thing up here. The Bogrud's fighting.
Okie
Get into that
dokie.
one, watch what happens. Watch what Bogrud does to you if you get in that one.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
It's not PvP, it's IRL.
28.
That hits.
Oh, fuck. So that's what? 37.
8.
38. Yeah, I was adding the one.
Where are the sixes in that?
I mean,
Beautiful.
again,
Oh!
the crack of lightning and the thunder, and this time Dolian hits his target. And this bear almost looks like it drops after that attack, but somehow manages to gather the constitution to stand on his feet. He's beyond blooded. He's blooded, bruised, broken, but still, again, found the fortitude to stay on his feet. It's not one, but he's very low on HP.
That's fine. Dolian is going to dash as a bonus action
Cool.
and stand here. And that will be his turn.
So after Dolian, we move to Bogrud.
I guess I'll punch it.
Which one?
Yeah.
For just 19 damage.
Had 5 HP left, so it is obliterated. Any special ways Bogwood wants to kill this one?
Nah, just standard punchy.
One punch KO.
Not really anything else I can do. Leave that one up there alone.
I got this one, Bogrud. You go ahead and face whatever's next.
I've ticked off my potion of superior healing as having been used, but apparently I still have a potion of regular healing, so can I just drink that and that'll be my turn?
You can.
So 2d4 plus 4. 10.
Not so bad.
That'll be me.
Cool.
I guess
after-
I'll move.
Yeah.
I mean, I can hop, skip, and jump across this lava without any issue, so I'll just move over here where Hecknon went.
I'll show you the same thing Hecknon can see. I mean, you would all be able to see this a little bit, but I was waiting till you get closer. But
Join the party.
that's what you see, Bogwood. Bogwood would he be hopping up and down? But like after Bogwood, though, we move to Greg.
Awesome. Greg's going to move down here, and he would like
Yeah.
to lift this body and put it into the lava, because Greg's having a change of heart and he doesn't want to leave a trail of dead bodies everywhere he goes. So I will just use my
It
action.
sinks.
Who are you?
It sinks below the lava. Just slides in and just sinks.
Sweet. Was that my action?
Because it's a dead body, I'll allow it to be your free interaction with object, as it's a corpse.
And for my action then, I would say do the same again, but I can't quite reach. My action, I'll just use my dash action just to come up here, just in case this geezer wakes up before Sam has a chance to do anything.
Cool, so we're back to the... Oh no, it is Magma Bear's turn first, so he will try and wake up. So +2 to this, so a 14, so he fails to wake up. He's still enjoying this lovely dream.
And he will hopefully forever.
Next up is Sam.
Right. Bonus action time.
Okay.
Let's do a duel thing. I am going to use a 50 gold piece one.
A 50 gold piece one.
Yeah, I'm going to take the jewel. slot it in the second slot on Lullaby. Oh, and he's asleep, so it'll auto crit.
It will auto crit.
I'll roll it anyway, just so I can trigger the damage. Ooh, 5.
Well, you get to roll double dice, don't forget. So you would have probably just been better off just rolling your. No, because you've got your mods on both of those.
Oh.
So.
Oh, what?
So it'll be 2d8 for the piercing. So 2d8 plus 3.
So 2d8 plus 3. 13.
And then psychic
That's what you
damage,
got anyway on the 2 rolls without mods. That's what
And
you
then-
got anyway.
2 more d8s for the psychic damage.
And another 13.
Two
Uh,
worse
this-
than what you got.
So this bear is fast asleep, and you stab it with lullaby, and it seems to carry on snoring
Damn it.
Oh.
for a second or two,
Oh.
and then
You?
the sleep seems to change from a sleep to a slumber that never ends.
You cheeky god, you.
I know, and he starts to fall and collapses next to Sam on his feet, and the gem that you've just placed into Lullaby starts to pulsate, and the colour from the magma bear, the brown and orange, sort of starts to swirl and move itself into the gem.
Mm-hmm.
And that now has a magma bear all trapped in the into Lullaby.
Awesome. And again, after the long rest.
Yes.
Thank you very much. That was my action and my bonus action. As is dead, I'm going to look at Greg and just be like, well, I think we've finished up here. Shall we
Greg will
dispose?
nod at the body. We'll like nod at Sam, nod at the body, and like hint for him to roll it in.
Yeah, I was like,
the
shall we dispose of the evidence?
Greg think is best.
I liking this new Greg. So we do a little bit of clean up, just like scoot the body in like with your foot, just like trying to move it in that way.
Oh, hell
Oh,
no.
the shit is that?
Lady Chaos Rock.
So you do all that, but I'm going to say that you then catch up with
Yeah.
the rest of the party as the
It's like a giant
that
robot.
combat was over. And then we have 2 monsters that are not on the compendium, so fun
So
monsters
don't
for
try
me to
and
play
find
with.
them and figure out what they are.
Try if you wish.
You've got my wrong token on again.
I know, because I did this, I think, the other day before. Maybe you changed it. Sorry.
Them 2 battles will take us more than 10 minutes, won't it?
No.
Yes.
An arching monster.
No, the 2 that we did.
Oh.
This one just now
Yeah,
and the one
ah.
for last session.
It would have done, yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we've got
but
Fire
yeah.
Predator and Fire God.
My shield's no longer active.
That
So
looks like a
you-
lava giant. Sort of
Step-
weird.
moving closer to this monument you see that seems to be in the middle of the volcano looks fantastic. Looks like the craftsmanship is beyond.
Quick, somebody find a
anything you
penis in the
see.
scenery.
Yes. But it is. This looks like a holy place. Looks like this is exactly a sacred place for the dwarfs. It is immaculate. Whoever's crafted this, it seems to be standing there for thousands of years, but still looks as perfect as the day it was made.
Does Hecknom have
What?
any reaction to this dwarven masterpiece?
A semi.
It's trying to be careful using his stone cunning to not damage any of it. That's how it works, right?
My precious.
But you also, not only is that what you see, but you also see 2 large creatures that seem to be patrolling this rocky island in the middle of the central lava chamber. Again, creatures I don't think any of you have seen before, so you don't know anything about them. But again, before we roll initiative, if you want to see if you can work anything out, feel free to roll a nature or something just to see if you can get anything.
Dolan's got nothing. Before we roll initiative, can Dolan try and sneak past them?
That'd be during initiative.
Oh, that's what it would, yeah.
We all suck at nature.
Yeah.
I mean,
Greg, got this.
So, Greg, you look at the one on the left, the smaller of the two, which is still a large creature.
I said, don't
And
give
he
me
does-
specific names. Tell me in Greg terms.
He
Big thing.
he look big and oh, that's on my phone, isn't it? He look big, strong, and
Big Bunny Rock, not have good dinner today. Look still hungry.
and looks similar to the lava around. Looks like his body is sort of that sort of material, but slightly harder than the liquid ooze. Liquid lava is like it's semi solidified, rocky, lavary, giant, like humanoidy type thing. The other thing
has a penis
looks
forehead.
like a blazing red hot fire coming off it, eyes like fire, giant. The only thing you've seen that looks like it is it looks similar to a bull, but a lot more terrifying than any bull you've ever seen before.
If I was on fire, I'd be angry too. Let's help them put the fire out.
Oh, what a balava.
Oi, let's roll some initiative.
Web, web, web.
While we're rolling initiative, can I just, in character, have a look at Greg and see if he's not Greg, Bogrud, and just see if he's looking all right health-wise. He's looking up for the challenge of these guys.
You can if you wish.
First. I'm going first. I'm going first. I'm going first.
I'm not going last. I'm before Bogrud. So that's
Do I want to burn inspiration for that?
Oh, you all right, Scott?
I will tell you afterwards.
Okay.
To answer Angela's question, Bogrud looks about 2/3 okay.
awesome. I'm not healing you. I just needed to know how you look. That's all.
Yeah.
What was Hecknom's initiative?
Oh,
2.
You chose not to listen to me.
Or two.
I believe we had to roll again. I did so well last time.
Is
My
my-
two monsters have again rolled fantastically well.
Is my Harry magic still active?
Yeah, it's for the next minute, so I'll say, like we said with Bogwood, you've got maybe 3 turns left with
Okay,
it.
that's cool.
So I'm going to tell you the truth. So you can see they rolled badly. So the first one had a -1
No.
to its dexterity. The second one I rolled, he had a -2 to its dexterity. So I did roll 2 zeros for my initiative. But I'm putting them next to each other, which makes infinity. And they get to go first, second, third, and fourth, and fifth, and sixth, and seventh, and eighth. That's the way it
spells
works,
need
but-
dexterity saves.
I mean, there's part of me
Yes.
that really wants to feel like bad, but on the other hand, I don't.
Rolled equally terribly.
Yes.
Oh,
Ju-
God,
ju-
they
just
suck.
just not as terribly as Scott did.
hate D&D. Let me just
Got a
put
60, 10 slapping damage. That needs a dex save.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's see what their immunities are. So,
Oh,
I
look,
mean-
they're immune to everything. They could never take a turn and still not lose.
well, I mean, like always, when I use monsters that may be out in the compendium, I will share them after the fight if anyone wants to see what the character sheets, their stats are. So first up is, I mean, these are some low numbers, but it's Dolian to go first.
Are we going to plan anything out, guys, before we just rush in?
Nope.
I don't think we have time. We're
No.
already in combat.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, these things did see you approaching. They are patrolling, so I'll say they were looking around. What have they got for perception? They both have plus 22, so
Oh, fuck.
they don't.
That's not.
It's
That's
just,
not true.
no.
Dolian would really, 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 really like to sneak up to the wall at least.
Yeah, I mean you can attempt to if you want to do me a stealth and move.
It's a 28.
They don't see you. You seem to vanish into sort of like any sort of mist or heat that's rising, sort of like the misty, you know, when the air starts sort of looking a bit strange under heat and that, and you're able to sort of like kind of like just not vanish, but kind of like keep yourself hidden, moving through this low, and yeah, they don't see where you go.
That's fine. Can I have control?
Or at least, yeah, or at least you don't think they do. Obviously, you don't know.
Yes.
Everyone's suddenly investigating everything they have on their sheet.
Yep.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Still got nymph, haven't we? So I put nymph
Yep.
on there for you.
Oh, God. Right, I've had to use my bonus action to dash all the way up here. And I will hold my action until
Why don't
every.
you just try and go through the door?
Is it locked? Can you pick it? But you use your action, I suppose.
No, I've used my bonus action to dash. I've not used my action yet.
Why not choose your movement to dash?
Because I'm a rogue. It's an action to dash, yeah.
That was your movement to walk.
Yeah, I'll try and see if the door is open.
Okay. It is. But as you open that door, and these guys would be able to see the four further down, they're not totally stupid, so they've seen the door open, they would know somebody or something is near the door.
Aha! Good. I will end my turn now.
Cool. Next up then is Sam.
Okay, that's good to know. So how far was that again? No, wrong one.
I love that.
I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to attempt to use my movement and then dash on up to the wall,
Cool.
bringing Nim with me. Let me just check. As a no, I use my bonus action to dash. Does Nim get their own turn, or is that on my turn?
We'll do it after your turn or on your turn. But obviously, if she's followed you, then would be that Nim's movement as well. Obviously,
Yeah,
because they would start at the bottom of the map.
Yeah, that's fine. They have a fly speed of 40 though.
Yeah, so they would be able to get further, but at the minute you would have used the same amount of distance you've travelled with of Nim's speed.
But I would have to dash on, whereas their speed is, because I think it was like 35 or 40. My movement's only 30.
Yeah.
So that would have just used their movement. But I'm thinking as an action, I think imps can turn invisible. Yeah, so I'm gonna. Nim's gonna become invisible as their action.
Cool.
And I am just going to signal at Dolian, just like be quiet and shush and panicked. And that's me.
Bogrud is next.
Well, I was before Bogrud.
Well, you both got 10s, but because Bogwood has a belt of initiative, which I gave him when the party was just 3 to help have a meat shield, then Bogwood is just going to beat an initiative as he would have like a plus. He wins on a tie.
Okay.
You get there first.
I mean, if Greg wants to go first, Greg can go first. I don't mind.
Greg would very much like to go first, if that's okay.
Yeah, Greg can go first. Fine by me.
So, Greg will turn around to Bogrud and say, Bogrud, do not panic. I think you'll like this one. And I would like to cast Fizzband's Platinum Shield on Bogrud. Resistance to cold, acid, fire, lightning, poison,
That's a good one.
evasion.
It's a pretty sweet shield, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna do that. Not as a bonus action, but I'm not gonna do. And I'll use my action to dodge if anything comes my way. That's it.
Cool.
There you go,
It's an
Bogart. Now
awesome
you
spell
can
for bonus.
Do you know what? It's essentially Bigby's hand meets Rogue.
go. It's a bonus action.
Bogwood now powered up with this shield. It is your turn.
I mean, pretty sweet. Obviously, my Giant's Might will have worn off before now. I'm assuming my Eldritch Maul has also worn off at this point.
Yes.
Given that it's carried through like 2 combats, I'm pretty sure that's fair to say that that's worn off. So I'll use my bonus action to re-engage my Giant's Might. And then for this turn, I will just use my action to drink a potion of growth. So if you can make me 1 size larger. Thank you. And then I will use my movement to get to... I was there, so like 5, 10... to like there, with approximately... That's approximately 40 feet of movement, if we go like one square of 5 at a time.
Yes.
Does enlarge reduce back with that? All that.
If somebody cast reduce, it would reduce me 1 size, so it'd take me back down to giant size.
But enlarge would stack.
I think the way we ruled that, because I asked Scott that once, because the potion of growth is effectively the enlarge reduce spell, and you can't stack spell effects. I can't have enlarge cast on me and get another size bigger. I've basically just drank a potion that does what the enlarge spell would do. Whereas Giant's Might is a class ability, not a spell, so it works. That increases my size to a certain thing, and then the enlarge thing is just it makes you 1 size larger. So those things can work in tandem, but I can't then again have enlarge cast on me on top of what I've already got.
Oh, I wanted him to get even bigger.
That's what she said.
That's
I mean,
what
once
she
I get to
said.
like level 17 and I grow to this size with Giant's Might instead of large, I grow to huge, then I can become Gargantuan with a Potion of Growth or an enlarged spell. But that's several levels away from now.
We ain't making that level.
No, probably not. I'm going to say that
Maybe
is
one
all I
day.
can do for now, because I've used my action and my bonus action, and as far as I can tell, my movement. So that'll be Bogrud's turn.
So we move to Hecknom, who with a 2 on his initiative, has no idea what's going on for a second, then gets ready and is still moving quicker than these two giant monsters. Can't believe I rolled 2 zeros. I am pissed off. 2 zeros.
DM's curse.
I think Hefnal is going to not actually measure how far he can walk on this 10 and then 15. So that's as far as he can get over there. And then as he's walking along, he's going to cast Spirit Guardians on himself.
Go.
And just for the thrill of it, it'll be at level 4, not level 3.
Yeah, do you want to just send it in the chat just so I can see exactly what it does? So it reminds me. Cool. So it'll be 4d8, obviously.
Yeah.
Is it going to be radiant or necrotic?
I am good or neutral, so it's going to be radiant.
Cool.
I bet
Just
you
so
look
that's
radiant
cool. Anything
as
else? Anything else Hecnon wants to do?
I've got no bonus actions I can use alongside that. And that was an action, so that's everything.
Cool. Who would you like to go first? The big thing or the bigger thing? You guys can pick for me.
Big thing. Save the best to the last.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy has got a 30-foot movement. So after seeing the door open once, he's going to move around this wall because he is large enough to step over it. And see you guys there. And I mean, he would. Is he gonna? Yeah, so it was 25 feet, so he's gonna use his full movement to get right next to Dolian, and he will multi-attack with his slam. So first of all is a dirty 20.
Oh, you fucker! Ow! That's not fun.
Second attack is a 27.
Yeah.
So you take first attack is 28 bludgeoning damage.
Right, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. That takes me down to
with 12 fire damage, which will be halved, I imagine, for a tiefling.
Yep. Shit. Fuck. That was 6. So that leaves me with that.
So then it is a 23 bludgeoning on the second attack with 11, so that'll be 6 fire damage because that'll be halved as well.
Say that last bit again, Scott.
So the fire damage, which is 12 and 11, will both be 6 because you're resistant to fire, being
Yes,
tiefling,
that's
I
right.
imagine.
Yeah, just that last bit I didn't quite hear.
So
But all good.
28 plus 23 bludgeoning and 12 fire damage altogether.
Yep, that's fine. Ow.
You do roll
4d8, please.
63 damage total.
Pardon?
Can you roll 4d8, please?
4d8.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you want to roll if it's damage that you're doing to me?
I can do it.
Yeah, don't trust Scott to roll dice. he'll get 4. He'll get 4 once.
4d8, it is 9.
Oh,
Look at that.
Yes.
That's
So it
amazing.
was definitely 22. Yeah.
Okay.
Shit me.
If I would have rolled first, and mine would have come through first, I might have allowed mine because he asked me to roll, and I knew I would roll so bad. But
Damn
I
it.
mean,
I
yeah.
also mentioned when I cast that obviously the party are unaffected by my spell. It's just anyone else.
Yes, no worries. So it takes these that damage and just seems to be holding its ground. It's didn't seem to really notice it over much. No, it is the big things guy, and he is gonna take a step back, and you'll see its back hooves just start grinding on the floor as he puts his head down, ready to charge a full 25 feet like he needs to. Straight into Bogrud. So the first thing that happens with that Bogrud is I need you to make a strength saving throw,
Cool.
which I'm sure you will. It's a DC 20.
Okay. Advantage, I believe, because I'm giant.
Yep.
But I mean, that's a 30 or a 20. So even at the lowest, it's still a pass.
So yep, you don't take the damage. Don't get knocked prone.
Very throw.
Nope.
No strength saving throw.
Ah, right.
And I think that's his action, but
What does half cover?
that will be his end of his turn. He just used his action to charge into the attack first of all, and you didn't get knocked prone. He'll have an attack
Just
after
hands on horns, sort of scuff feet back a little bit and bear a charging bull.
Okay, so let me just check something. So hands on horns. So a creature or object that touches the bull or hits him with a melee weapon, you've just said you've touched him. You take 3d6 fire damage. So again, you have resistance, so it'll be 7 points of fire damage to Bogrud. As his hands sort of burn a little bit as he's holding onto the horns.
Yeah, it was flavour, but okay.
I'm going to guess anyway, as he charged into you and you stopped him, there would be contact there anyway. So, but
There's
for the
got to be
flavour,
some contact. Yeah, just for flavour.
But next up, we start back to the top of the round with Dolian.
Ow! I am going to disengage as a bonus action.
Cool.
Misty step the fuck out of there. Go to there. One more, and then with my movement.
So, question for you. So, you disengage as a bonus action.
Yes.
Misty Step is a bonus action also, yes?
No, Misty Step's an action, is it not? Oh shit!
Bonus action.
So, I do allow people to use their action. I do allow people to use an action to use a bonus action ability, so you can still do that, but it would be your action, just so you're aware.
Oh, that's fine.
Regardless, he could have just disengaged as his action and then bonus action Misty stepped. Because disengage can be an action,
Yeah. And then I will walk up to the door.
Cool.
Or go through it if it's open. But I don't know if that'll be too much.
No, if you try the door, it is locked.
That is fine. That is Dolade's turn.
Cool. Then we move to Sam.
Okay, Sam is going to look over at Bogrud. Think he got this big guy. I'm going to look at whatever the fuck this thing is here. And as my action, I would like to cast... whatchamacallit? Fairy Fire on it.
Cool.
So... that is a... Dex, I believe. Yeah. A dex save on it. Ah, fuck's sake.
Woo, 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 woo. Come on, guys. Yeah. So that's an 18, so it saves.
Okay, well, I was trying to give everyone a little bit of advantage, but on the other hand, fuck that. So I still have, by my count, 2 Harry teleports left.
Yep.
How far is teleport, or is it different to Misty Step?
20 foot as a bonus action.
Okay, well, in that case, I am going to use one of my Misty Steps, because I have more of those, and I also have Fun Flavour because of my new sheet. So, I have actions that can occur on a Misty Step. Would you like me to roll a d4 for it?
Yeah, if you wish to, yeah.
So starting from the top.
Just future reference, Misty Step, you have to see where you're teleporting to. So next time, I won't be allowing you to teleport through walls or anything, but I'll allow it now because I didn't stop it in the first place. I've just remembered
you
it.
said the door was open, though.
I said he opened the door, but yeah, I don't know if Dolian closed it again. He kind of. I mean, actually, I'm just letting you know whether or not you can see. I'm just letting you know for future. You do need to be able to see where you're teleporting to.
Okay. So what I will do, I've just rolled a 1. I'm going to take a step forward to look through the door, and as this thing is would you say that's within 10 foot of me?
Yeah. So, Craig, that's a 16 then, just to let you know. I don't know if that won't save, will it? No, cool.
It will need to make a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by me.
A wisdom saving throw, so that is a +5, so that'll be a 24.
Yeah, that'll save. But that happens as Sam Misty steps away. So that is 30 feet. And he's
20 feet. It's not Misty. Are you using Misty Step rather than?
I'm sorry, I'm using Fey Step.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
I
didn't know if you was using the Harry.
No, I'm using.
I don't know if Graham heard that. When
No,
Harry turned up, he gave Sam the ability to teleport 20 feet as a bonus action for the next minute.
Sweet.
Yeah.
But I'm using
a helpful one.
Sam is a changed man, so he's no longer human. So that's a Fey ability I have now, and that's my attempted action, and then my runaway bonus action.
Cool.
And then Nim's action's still invisible, and they can move 40 feet, so their action is just going to be to move.
Damn it! I knew I forgot something. I'll have to remember this in future because I forgot about it because of this bull. But yeah, the start of anyone's turn within 30 feet of the bull, you would have needed to make a dexterity saving throw because he has quaking presence.
Ooh.
Oh, that's quite cool.
I remember that in future. I don't remember. So yeah, you'd have been a dex save to fall prone, but I forgot, so it's my fault.
That's right. If you're within, was it 25 feet, Scott, of the bull, you have to next 35.
30 feet, 30 feet. Dead on 30.
Next save.
I mean, what you could. I mean, I don't want to kind of backseat DM, but on the token you can put like a shade within 30 foot, so it actually kind of travels with a radius. I remember using that with various.
And Graham, don't forget you've got evasion as well because of the shield.
Well, it'll just help with damage, not the effects of it. All it'll mean, though, is if I start my turn and fall over, I just stand up and then have half movement for the rest of my turn, which isn't going to matter a great deal, given that I'm just going to stand there and punch it till either it or I am dead.
You're not falling over all the time.
But I did forget that. But next up then is Greg.
Oh, I came back just in time. Greg is going to move over here and just use his action to hide. I'm going to keep the shield on Bogrud for now because that's my concentration, so I'm just going to use my action to hide. I want to make sure that I can fully concentrate without taking too much damage.
I mean, there's not a great deal to hide around, but do me a quick stealth and we'll just see how well you do hide.
That'll do.
Delian tries to use a great axe on the door, accidentally uses the blunt edge, which bounces back off the door, and the sharp edge just impales into his forehead.
Wait, what the fuck?
I
I forgot I had that.
You rolled a natural 0 on Greg.
Yeah, fucking hell. I wasn't even pissing about with that. That's the worst thing.
But yes, Greg, you feel like you have found a way to like hide behind a rock or two and feel like you are well hidden.
Hunger Games.
Next
Greg's
up,
painted himself to look like a rock.
At least he's got a cabbage on my head.
I mean, Greg would be making rock noises, wouldn't he?
Which
Just
would
stood there
sound like
saying,
what?
Can you smell what I'm cooking?
Oh.
Jabroni?
Someone's a WWE fan.
I used to be. I haven't watched it for a while. But so after Greg hides, we move to Bogrud. So it'll be a 16 dexterity saving throw as we've remembered this time.
To not fall down.
Yeah, just not to quaking in presence.
Oh no, I fell down.
What are you going to do next?
Get back up again. I got knocked down.
Am I ever going to keep you down?
You're never going to keep me down.
Oh, that's so funny.
I feel like if Graham wants inspiration, though, we could both take inspiration for the joint song if he's happy for me having inspiration as well.
Feel free to have all the inspiration you want as long as I can also have it.
Right, guys,
No,
I'm
no.
back in about half an hour. I'm going to go see Graham.
But yeah,
It's
Graham.
Scott. It won't matter. He can re-roll a 1 and get a 1 again. It's fine.
I might get a 2.
Giving Scott more rolls is not necessarily a bad thing.
You can roll a 2, but you've got -2.
Yeah, but he's rolled like 3 nat 20s tonight.
It is for my morale at times. But anyway, Bogwood's, after the quaking into the ground is shaking, he kind of loses his footing. But for the flavour, I'll say he's going to flip himself back up.
Ninja style.
Yeah.
Punchy, obviously. First punchy. 31.
Hits.
Second punchy. 29.
Hits.
Third punchy. 32.
Hits.
Can we get 30?
So let's roll damage. 1, 2, and 3. The third one decides it wants to roll through. There we go. So that is 22, 35, 45, 52. Plus 4 is 56, 61, 73, 72, 74, 77, 84 damage.
Just a little bit.
Oh,
Cool.
that'd kill me.
It is not blooded. It's looking like it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm
Right,
severely
it's-
regretting wasting my action surge on
Is it
stupid
giant?
salamander that died stupid easy. But
I
hey
think it
ho,
was a CR3. I think salamander.
yeah,
They just look big and scary.
It is what it is. I apparently still have a bonus action, yes. And according to this, I have restocks on my potion of speed. So can I drink that?
If you say you've got them, as long as you're knocking them off, then yeah.
I've taken on my potion of healing, my potion of growth, and now my potion of speed. Everything usually gets ticked off as I use it.
I
So-
trust you guys with your character sheets. I hope you keep them all up to date. So yeah, not a problem with me.
Sweet. So I've taken my potion of speed as a bonus action. I believe that gives me one more hasted action.
I believe so. And a
So I can-
extra two to your AC.
Extra 2 to my AC. So that means I can take one more swing. Because the hasted action doesn't benefit from extra attack. Hasted action is not the same. So I can't use that and then attack more. It's just one extra attack. So
Yeah.
A 20.
Hit. That hits.
For another 17. So that's a cool 100 damage for the turn. There or thereabouts.
Cool. And
half cover, is that +3 to your AC? Because that's what my shield gives me. Half cover.
I don't know. I was asking.
well, your shield was originally a +1, wasn't it?
No,
Because it
not
was a
my
full-
shield. The platinum shield Greg
Oh,
cast
right.
on me gives me permanent half cover. So is that +3 to my AC as well? I think it is for half
it's
cover.
half cover.
Is it +5? It's one or the other. I know that much.
I thought that was three
I think that
quarters
might
cover.
be full.
That
I
full.
thought that was three quarters cover. I think is +5, and then obviously full cover
Right.
can't be attacked. I think it's +3. Just trying to work out what my effective AC is at the moment. Believe it to be 24.
So half cover is a +2 to your AC.
+2, okay. So I'm at a
Yeah.
23 AC currently then. That's fine. So have I got to now take 3d6 damage for every single one of the times I've punched it?
It says every time a melee attack, so I would say yes. So that'd be
That's
4
four
lots
separate-
of 3d6.
Lots of 3d6,
So
all halved
that would be
total.
6 off the first one, 6 off the second one, 6 off the third one, and 8 off the fourth attack.
26, okay.
Yes, and also, a creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the bull takes 1d10 fire damage,
Mhm.
which we will roll. So 9, so that'd be another 5.
5, yeah.
And then at the end of the bull's turn, he ignites any flammable objects within 5 feet of him that aren't being carried or worn. So
So nothing that's on
Nothing-
Bogrud currently,
nothing.
it's just
No.
the surrounding
Yeah.
area, which is not
was just
flammable
reading
because it's
that.
all made of rock.
Yes, I was just reading just fight in my head. So, but yeah, is that Bogwood done with his punchy punches?
That's Bogrud's turn, yeah.
Cool. Then we move to Hecknom.
You're muted.
Mute.
Destructive wave casting.
Yeah, do you want to put the spell on for us just so I
Yeah.
can see what it does?
So obviously I'm not
Creatures of your choice. Creatures
Getting
of your
it.
choice.
our friends. I'm just getting
Yes!
So 30 feet of you. So we'll say, yeah, it will obviously hit both of them.
Yeah.
So a con save, you say?
Mhm.
So we have the first one is a 23.
saves.
That's for the bull, and then for the molten giant, he is a 23.
They're not
both
getting
have
knocked
high
prone.
con saves. No.
They're not getting knocked prone. But,
Before you do that, though, I just need the deck save from you. So you're going to cast that, I guess, but do a deck save to see if Hecknom is going
stand
to
up
stay on his
again.
feet. Yeah, DC 16, just for the giggles.
because he's not going to stay on his feet. He's never stood up on his feet.
Ooh, look at him.
Hecknom has found his sturdy
Fucking
legs.
hell.
He's not fallen over. You're riding the ripple.
Right, so I'm use my divine power to max out the 30 thunder damage and 5d6 of radiance. So 21 each.
Oh, is it 21 for each one of them, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, half, I think. Yeah.
Cool. So
I
I'll
assume
say that.
thunder and radiant don't do any extra or anything.
No, it does the damage you're expecting it to do. So, but the
Okay.
bull, the volcanic bull, is starting to look just a little bit blooded. I mean, he has taken like 120 odd points of damage, was it? 100 and something points of damage. No. But next up, oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'll stand right there.
This guy is going to step over the wall and he's going to move over to chase the guys who have just run away from him using his full 30 feet of movement.
Can you make a wisdom save, please?
Can he make a wisdom save? He can. That is a 15. No, sorry, no, that is a 19.
Yep.
He saves, does he?
He gets a half, I think.
Cool.
So
that'll be 8 points of damage. And this guy is going to use his multi-attack, one on Sam and one on Dolian. So Sam first is his closer. So Sam does a 19 hit.
Let me have a look.
And Dolian does a 20 hit.
Now,
Yes, but I'm going to use shield as a reaction, so it shall not hit.
And
Cool.
I've got shield as part of my gem protection, but that means it matches. That takes me up to a 19. Gives me a +5.
I have been playing it recently. Matches have just been hitting just for ease.
That's
because so it's only 3d8
Only.
plus 8, so 23 bludgeoning. And 3 fire damage, which is 9, as he charges and slams into you, and you feel the brute force as he slams into you, and then the heat that comes off him burns you for another 9 fire.
Hang on 1 second. Can only use one reaction, can't I? That's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, how much was that in total?
23 plus 9, so 32. Is that,
Cool.
yeah, 32 points of damage.
Well, fuck me, almost literally.
And yeah, he misses Dolian. Dolian's able to dodge that as he puts his shield up and he kind of bashes into the shield. Then we move to the bull that's looking angry. He's not enjoyed that at all. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's that do? Oh, it's not on there. There must be a spell that isn't on the game. I won't be able to use it. Let's see what it would have done. So he was going to cast Molten Upheaval. Yeah, oh, that's a shame. It would have been a geyser of lava, but he hasn't. I haven't got the spell on here, so geyser.
What's up, geezer?
Ebenezer good. Geyser. So instead, he is just going to try and gore Bogrud with a 13.
No.
And that's his turn. I can't believe it hasn't got multi-attack, but
Thank Christ.
that's his turn, and we're going to move back to the top of the round with Dolian.
Can Dolian try and pick this lock?
Whilst in combat.
You will have disadvantage on your lock-picking skills as you are in combat at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. That makes complete sense. Just give me a second. So that means I can do. What?
DC 20.
Gotta beat a 20 at disadvantage.
Go on, you got this.
You can do it.
Double
You
that.
are in combat. I'm guessing Dolly is very injured at the minute. It's a hard check to do. You're distracted, so that's why it's such a high save. Or high score, so...
Rich, sit down.
you unlock the door.
Holy
And
shit!
I would like to disengage and walk through the door.
You walk through the door, and
You are
what
greeted by
Dolian
several of the
sees,
monsters that kill you on sight.
what Dolian sees when he goes in there is statues lining either side as it's dwarven, like statues of the gods and other things. And in the altar in the center of the room, which will take, it's about 30 feet away from you, you see this shield that seems to be rested there. Seems to have been there for some time. There is dust on top of it and everything. But, well, from this distance, you just see a shield, I'll say.
That's fine. Found the shield! Get in here! And that'll be my turn.
Cool.
I'm happy with that.
Sam, it is your turn.
Shit. Well, I mean, I was going to say I wasn't sure it would be that easy, in inverted commas, to get through the door. I mean, Dolian, astounding work. So that's kind of taken me for a little bit of a surprise, because I was fully intending trying to help with that. And if this thing hits me again, I'm gonna die.
Disengage.
Yes.
Come
I
on.
know. Okay. Do I fight it? Do I run away? If I fight it, I'm just gonna die. I'm trying to think if there's a way I can control it. But this bastard has some really high saves.
You do have your last turn of bonus action teleportation 20 feet, I will
Yeah.
remind you.
Yeah, I know.
And then teleport.
This thing's still going to be there, though, even if we hide in a building.
So do what Dolian did. Leave it for somebody else to deal with.
Yeah. Okay. What I'm gonna do is
Fuck off and make it my problem.
pretty much. well, let's
Bogrud Marshall. He
let-
can crack on.
let's try this. I still have. Is teleport a bonus action or an action?
Bonus action.
That's fine. Well, I've also got some phase step as a bonus action as well. So as an action, I'm going to cast hypnotic pattern to try and
Okay.
bewitch this thing into at least standing still until Bogrud gets round to hitting it.
I'm gonna fight this giant ass bull first.
I know, but either that or it will stay this way for a while.
So, what is it that we're rolling?
Wisdom, so it's a 20.
Wisdom. So it's a dirty 20.
Yeah, I guessed as much. Guessed as much. Bastard. In that case, I am going to... What's the difference between teleport and Misty Step?
10
Pretty
feet.
much 10 feet.
Because it's
10
this
feet.
it's a spell. It's an ability given to you by. So it's not a teleport spell. It's just an extra ability you've been given for 1 minute from the wizardry magic of Harry.
Okay. I am going to try my phase step again. Sorry, Harry, I loved your gift. But
He doesn't care.
But my phase steps come with an extra thing. So because I rolled a 1 last time, which is awesome, it means I could try and see if this thing's charmed again, which I know it's not going to be.
You never know.
Oh,
Oh, a
So
12.
that is a 12.
so the saving throw is the DC equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus 4 plus your intelligence, which is 1.
13. Ha
So this thing is now charmed by me.
Okay.
And let me just drop the whole thing itself is quite large. Oh, I've lost it now. So I don't.
Thank
really,
you.
I don't really want to post the entire thing in the chat. Let me just post the relevant information. So it's charmed for a minute until me or other companions deal any damage to the creatures. But as it's cast, I teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. But do I even need to now? Yeah, I'm going to pop in just to see what Dolian's doing. Leaving this thing charmed in my wake.
Happily, not fighting anybody else.
Cool.
And that's my turn. Nim's hanging
Greg's
around, but I don't need to do what I was going to do with that.
Greg.
Me in that tone of voice. Is it me?
Yes, Greg.
I was looking.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was distracted with dirty looks. Okay. I'm going to rub my forehead because this is getting a little bit frustrated. And then I'm going to cast Rosmic's Psychic Lance.
At the ball, I guess.
Yeah.
So, intelligence save. So, that is a 19.
Needs to be a 20.
Yes, it fails.
So it takes 24 psychic damage. And it's incapacitated until the start of my next turn. You're welcome, Graham.
Incapacitated.
Bible!
Is that red bullshit?
Ba-dum-bum.
It's a lot of baloney.
We work well as a team.
You've
Cool,
got to
so it
admit we're
takes
being
that damage.
creative.
Yes.
It takes that damage and it is immune to exhaustion, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, or unconscious, but not incapacitated.
You got to remember that.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
But all incapacitated means is it can't take any actions or reactions, so it's not instant crits or anything.
Oh.
I know.
But is it not
Well, I
advantage?
can't. I effectively can't miss, right? Because it can't move, so it can't dodge.
Incapacitated, I have it here, and all it says is an incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. That is all the effect does.
It's
Fucking
missing a
hell.
turn.
Boo.
But it is
That's not as
Bogrud's
effective
turn
as I
next.
thought it was going to be. I
Yeah.
thought it was going to be
I was
way more use than that. God.
I thought it was going to be like paralyzed or something.
Yeah, that's
Well, if
what
it was
I was like. I was like, oh,
well,
I
if
might
it
be
was
able to nat crit it 4 times in a row.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if you want it, it can be paralyzed if you wish.
No.
No.
No, because it's immune to that.
Yes. Are you sure? Do you want
Yes,
it to be
yeah.
paralyzing instead?
No. It's
Nope.
fine.
Nope.
It can
Okay.
just be incapacitated. It can just not hit me back. I'll just take damage from punching it in the face again.
But
It's like, I've
it-
done more damage to myself by hitting this thing than it's done to me.
It's almost like this creature was built with Bogrud in mind.
This creature was just a cool lava magma creature I was able to find.
Bogrud's only
Beautiful.
30 feet away from me, so I am going to use my meta magic to extend the distance to make a touch spell 30-foot range, and I will cast a level. It's not much, but for God's sake, it's really not much.
Fucking hell, that's
16
horrible.
healing. Is
Better
that-
than nothing.
I'm going to try and re-roll that 4. Hang on.
How are you re-rolling the 4?
Because I have this, they can stack up. I've got the 2 meta magic, so one lets me re-roll my dice, and the other one lets me double the distance.
Oh, okay, sorcery points.
34.
Yeah.
Cool. So hit. All 4 hit.
Alright, so that 6 is only a 7. It only goes up 1. So 17 healing.
I'll take the 1. That's fine.
That's all I can do.
It's something. It's some of the damage that I'll take from 2 of the punches that I deal to its face.
There you go.
So we've got 1,
31.
2, 3, 4. That is 22, 34, 55, 69,
Nice.
80, 91, 98, 105, 110, 118, 123, 129 damage.
What the actual fuck, Graham?
Like, when the
Woo!
fuck did this start?
Is it not bonus action, that?
Did the first 3 kill it?
Yeah, he had 86 HP left.
Fucking hell.
So the 4th attack I didn't actually use. Will stay for reasons of numbers.
7. So
So I've
7,
used 3
6.
attacks.
20 points of fire damage, which will be halved. Yeah, no, I've already halved it. 20 points, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So 20 points of fire damage. So that's that. And then I've got 1 attack left and my movement. So I'll come in and punch this dude with my other attack. You want me to use the same attack roll or roll it again?
It's up to you.
Fuck it, I'll roll it again because you never know. It could have been better. In fact, no. I'm a stickler for not rolling again. I rolled my 4th attack. It was a 20. Would a 20 hit?
20 hits.
And then the damage would have been 22 plus 7 plus 5, so 34 damage to that guy. I've already rolled it. I'll just use the numbers that are there. I'm not going to try and get like a free re-roll in, because then if I got a crit, it'd seem unfair. And this one does the same fucking thing. Phenomenal.
It does.
5 damage.
Another 5 fire damage. This is why when Dolian and Sam got moved away, I was thinking they're not going to take the fire damage if they try to attack it.
That's fine.
Because our support characters went, we're squishy. That hurt.
Very squishy.
That'll do for me.
I mean, not
That'll
always
do
very
for me.
squishy, but...
Heck, Nom.
Oh, yeah. I was just enjoying the show. It was good, that.
that was 4 attacks. Just that's not like it's not like I did that in 1 hit. That was 4 separate attacks.
A giant's bite and
with
Punchy,
giant bite
punchy,
plus
punchy.
enlarge. Yeah.
I suppose you didn't
The
use.
only thing you didn't add was your
fire
shackles.
shackles. Yeah, you should have used shackles.
Fire damage is redundant against fire creatures.
You just
It's only like a
rolling dice.
DC 12 to restrain them, which is basically impossible for them not to pass. So it's fairly redundant.
What's Heck Nom
Well, they
doing?
like fire shackles.
Hecknom is going to have a waltz through the doors,
Yep.
and he's going to cast Harm on the giant magma, giant-looking giant.
Ooh, harm is a bad one.
Cool.
Oh, I thought he said calm. It's like, I've charmed it. He's
Ew.
calmed it. We'll make it a pet.
DC 17.
No.
Is it a con save?
Yeah.
So that is a 14, unfortunately.
48 necrotic damage.
Fucking hell.
But he can't die. It only goes down to 1.
That's fucking insane.
So Hecknom's
I
got
mean,
necromancy spells.
I know this might be. Well, we might have to look into this as we go forward. Would Njord approve of necrotic damage?
Why he doesn't know won't hurt.
I don't see why he wouldn't.
He hates it. He's allergic.
Yeah, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, spiritual weapon.
You are a spiritual weapon.
Ooh, get you.
Just for the fun of it.
Is that a concentration spell?
No, it's not.
No.
Nope.
So don't get rid of spiritual guardians. Then.
I always called that out. Like, oh, well, you've lost your concentration. No, I haven't. Oh, fuck yeah. I forgot.
It has been changed in 5.5 to be concentration, and everyone that plays a cleric kicked off.
Well, it's a
A
good job we're
15
never going to play 5.5 then.
A 15 won't hit.
Oh, boo.
Yes.
Yeah, spiritual weapon is obviously right by it.
Cool.
And that's a move, action, and bonus.
This thing is looking pretty blooded, so it
I hit
is
it, so
going
it's
to.
no longer charmed.
True.
Yep.
So, but again, it would have been able to hit you. It just can't hit. The charmed creature can't attack the charmer or the target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects.
Because
The
it's built
charm
on
has
what you
advantage
make,
on any
so it can't
ability
hit you.
checks. So yeah, it can just not hit the person who's charmed it, apparently.
That would be me.
So let's do the 2 slam attacks on Bogwood. So it is a dirty 20. Meh, 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 and a 32. Oh, is that how it feels to roll a 32 on an attack? Oh, it feels
would be, but
nice.
It's still not a crit, though, is it?
It still hits, so I don't care. I know, I forgot
Yeah, it's
about
still
that.
not
Every time I forget about it. Fucking goddamn bastard time.
The nat 20 that's not a nat 20 obviously hits.
So it is a 18 bludgeoning damage. And then 3d6 fire, which will be halved. So then 6 fire damage.
I have a question that might upset Kat a little bit. Does Nim count as PvP?
Nim's invisible.
Nim's invisible, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have to be able to see it. That's fine. I can see it on the map. I forgot that Nim was invisible. Boo.
Assuming Cloud Rune was going to come out there.
Oh, yeah. For future reference, does Nim count as PvP, or can I redirect damage at Nim if I so choose?
Does Sam consider Nim to be part of the party?
Yes.
Then
Well, Sam
Nim-
will, but does
Nim-
Bogrud?
Nim is a gift from Hyacin.
Now, the question you've got to ask is, would all this redirection of damage change Bogrud's alignment? From good to
Nah.
neutral.
Nah.
Nah. He's already neutral.
I was
He's
gonna
already
say,
neutral
is he
anyway.
good?
He's already neutral.
Oh, wow.
back to the top of the round, though, because we're nearly finished, I think. So Dolian's turn.
I missed your turn.
I'm going to
Did
be
you? I thought
cheeky.
you.
Can
I
I
thought.
fu-
Wait 1 second. I thought
No,
I
you
did
roll
the
with him psychic
lance.
lanced.
All right. But then Bogrud had a turn since then, did he not? I thought Bogrud was before.
Well,
I'm
you
asking
go.
you.
You go before Bogwood because you asked at the top of the start of the fight. Can I go before? I would very much like to go, and you cast shield on Bogwood.
All right. Okay. Sorry. I thought that was just for that one round. Yeah. No, that's fine. Carry on.
Cool. So top of the round with Dolian.
How big is that door?
Well, the one you've walked through.
Yes.
Door sized.
Probably.
Is it dwarven sized, or is it? Can I shoot a bow at? Can I shoot the big thing in the doorway? That's just outside the doorway.
If you get the
There's
right angle, but I mean,
There's a
it
Sam
is-
in the way.
Yeah.
That is fine.
Sam's in.
Sam's not as tall as he used to be.
No, Sam did teleport 20 feet. No, Faith stepped into it, didn't you? Though, so
Yeah.
I'm in there too.
But I would say I will allow you to fire out of it, but at disadvantage because you're firing through a smaller gap rather than an open shot.
No, it's fine. In that case, I am just going to, being the good little thief that I am, I'm just going to check what's in front of me to see if there's any, like...
Giant shield sitting on a table.
Yeah, but
You-
I'm thinking traps.
I was going to say, you don't know that's for him.
But Dolian's thinking traps because there's... What is it? So it's basically just this shield on a plinth.
Yep.
Dolian knows we're here for a shield, yes?
Yeah, we're all aware
Well,
that we're
you-
here
you-
to get the shield
Oh.
back.
Yeah.
So Dolian's thinking that this is going to be a fucking trap.
Okay.
Could he do like a check to see if there'd be any like obvious like
That'd be right.
Give me an investigation if you want to search the area.
natural 30?
Woohoo!
You see a magnificently constructed plinth with a really nice silk cushion on top of it. And then on top of that, you see a really dusty shield. There is no traps that you can see, decipher. It looks like... I mean, I say people don't come into here.
Yeah.
So...
No, it's just Dolian being the good little thief
Yeah,
that he is. And I assume that'll be my action then to do that. And I will just position myself next to the shield and get ready to pick it up on my next turn.
Cool. Sam?
Yes, so so this thing outside is still alive. I take it.
Well, the big bogwood,
For
yes. The big
now.
bogwood
For
is still
now.
alive.
Is it blooded? You said
that
it
thing.
blooded, didn't you?
I said it was
I don't think
blooded.
he
I
said it was
did.
blooded.
I
Oh,
did.
did you?
Mm.
Um, I would like. It's charmed by me still, isn't it?
Nope.
It's still-
Bogwood has
no.
hit it.
Still.
Oh, it's not now, is it? Oh, that's a shame. I'm going to stab it with lullaby then, please. I want to stab it
Cool.
from the head. I mean, I'm going to die if it hits me, but that's fine.
Nice.
What do I get
So you
for?
get +3.
I'll say, what do I get for flanking?
+3.
18.
18 hits.
Beautiful. Oh, look at that. That wonderful 8 of damage. Astounding.
12 damage.
And if you could do a con save check just to see if he stays awake. Because it would be a shame if it was auto crit, if it was
Oh,
down.
that is a 12.
Nighty night. Oh, he looks so peaceful. Oh, so sleepy.
But Sam, as you stab him, you feel the heat coming off him and you take 8 fire damage.
I'm hot enough already. I can handle it. Can I, though? Yes.
Just.
Oh my god, 8.
Roll for bluff. Yeah, Sam can shrug that one off. Yes. So as this thing falls asleep, Sam strikes a rakish pose and just says, "Bogrud, there you go. I've laid him out for you. So if you'd finish him off, that would be wonderful."
Greg's turn next.
I would like to move up to here. Oh, there,
Yep.
as far as I can go. And then, will you allow me? I want to cast Bigby's hand because I can't move this thing. So I want to cast Bigby's hand. But I know once you cast
To
it,
roll
you
it
can
into
use
the
it.
fire.
Yeah, you can use it until your next turn, but will you allow me to cast Bigby's hand just to push it into the lava?
I will.
Thank you. Then that is what I'd like to do.
Angela,
Straight up favoritism.
Angela, I love you, but you're unhinged. What a
I'm not leaving a trail of bodies. Lady Chaos Rock doesn't agree with violence.
That's true.
She can't know
You're
that we've been
you're
leaving
a
a trail of bodies
changed
behind.
orc. She's
So
changed
that
you, man.
that fireproof skin that could have been
No, don't worry
harvested
about
has
doing
been
any more
thrown
damage.
over the
It's just a
side.
matter of hiding it.
Oh, it's hidden.
I would mould earth, but it only lasts an hour, and so I think it just popped back up.
Bit like me in the morning.
Now then, Bogwood, it's your turn.
He's only dead.
Oh, this thing's now asleep. Yes.
Yes.
See, we can make a great team, you and me. Oh,
Sam puts them to sleep. Bogrud murders them in their sleep.
yes.
Get on with your business,
I know-
please.
I know it's not and I may
Oh,
not
Scott.
necessarily need it, but I'm going to roll all 4 attacks that I can do. And I'm going to do all of the damage.
We do love you. We love you.
Jim.
No, I've changed
Oh.
it for.
Boo!
Damage.
Get us excited like that.
The last one's really close to it.
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
that
the
just
last
roll
one
4
was a
crits?
19.
No,
No.
Yeah, no,
Graham's-
I modded my sheet so that a 1 is a crit, just so that it would automatically roll crit damage for all of my attacks, so I don't have to work it all out separately.
Guys get so excited.
I tell you what, my heart can't take it. I was nearly
Are
out
we
of my
gonna go-
chair.
34 would have been a crit, so you got very close to it.
you
Fine.
did.
I got
Fucking
very
hell.
close to 2 crits, but yeah, no, I just changed the crit level threshold on my sheet
Yeah.
to a
Because
1
it's
instead of a
asleep.
20.
Yeah.
Just because it that way I don't need to spam the attack button until I hit a crit.
See how you punching it? Instead of punching it to death, can you just like cannonball onto it?
4 times.
So
I mean, that would be ass of judgment, wasn't it? Not fist of judgment.
True.
Let's get the calculators out. We're going for some
Oh my god, how many numbers is that?
lots.
So 26 plus 15 is 41 plus 13
Bogwood is bigger than
71,
it, so
plus
it's just
13
It's
is
going to get a
84
step on the head.
plus 19 is 106 plus 27 is 133 plus 150.
Ah, stop maths.
You should have just magicked an extra 100 HP out of nowhere.
I would have done, but the timing has been exceptional
It is.
for this fight, as a sense.
It's been fantastic.
I thought it might have been over a little bit quicker, but I wanted it to be tough.
230.
Fucking hell.
I mean, that's all lullaby.
Yeah,
So-
I might have got my numbers wrong ever so slightly. I worked it to be 232, but yeah, no, it's 230. Yeah, 230 damage.
That's just put that into perspective. Those attacks could put Bogrud and Dolian in the ground.
Oh, are
Oh,
you alright?
Those attacks
I
are
am.
1.5 of Bogrud, so that would like 1.5 times kill Bogrud. Wouldn't be enough to completely kill him.
oh wow.
158 HP.
Sam's got
Is that
58
enough to
HP.
remove the corpse? So Greg doesn't have to worry about removing the corpse.
Yeah. Can we just pile
And
stones on?
that isn't even full damage because I've not got my Eldritch Maul.
Listen, he's
Add
dead.
another 8d6 to that, and that would be potentially max. I mean, if I had an action surge, then you can double that, and that's why even at level 11, theoretically, Bogrud could one-shot a Tarask.
Is there anybody left for Greg to move?
Yep.
Was it pate?
Yep.
One.
There's a bit over here. There's a piece over here.
And there's some of it between Bogrud's
some of it.
fingers.
What possession?
Fucking hell.
But
Go and investigate the shield. Bogrud's going to make a major
1, 2, 3. You wanted to roll 4 crits, so I'm doing 4 lots of fire damage. So it'll be
That's
6,
fine.
5,
That's
6,
fine.
and 5. So just
6, 5, 6, and 5, so 22.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just changing my critical range back to 20 so that next session I don't
Next session.
accidentally start critting.
I seriously, my poor heart can't take it. Shit me.
I know we've pretty much done that and everything, but Greg is going to drop concentration now on the shield.
But also,
I mean,
we are gonna
for what it's
out of
worth, I'm
initiative.
down to 23 HP.
So it would have took you down if
down-
you didn't have the shield. It did help.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I'd have been out by now without that shield. Yeah.
out of curiosity, yeah. So, what is Sam's HP?
Total or left?
What's he got left?
26.
Dolian?
58.
What were you two running away for? You had
Because
No,
we're
I thought
switching.
you-
Yeah,
Because-
that's half my HP.
Yeah, my HP is 58. That one shot was like 32, and I was like, can't take another one of those.
Greg, have you
Yeah,
lost
but
any?
Thanks to the hero feast we had before setting off, for the past 2 sessions, I am on 62.
But that is end of initiative. We're out of combat.
That was
was just-
spectacular.
And he's coming just as Dolian's switching the shield with another like a brick.
I've still got 114 HP.
You can fuck off. You're not getting your shield.
Out of combat, Greg will just make his way around trying to clear up the bits of any bits that look like body.
In fairness, Hecnom is kind of the closest thing we've got to a healer. So him hanging back a bit is sensible because then if we are all basically on our last legs, he can come in and heal everybody.
Yeah.
I didn't hang about. Everyone else just ran off really quickly into
Yes.
the danger
To be
zone.
fair, you did roll a nat one on initiative. I imagine if you'd have rolled a 20, you'd have been in the thick of combat.
I mean, I will preach the cleric mantra. Just because he can heal doesn't mean he's going to heal you.
And I felt bad leaving Hecnon behind, but in character,
I've
Anybody
lost
want to give him a shield?
135 HP.
Sorry?
I suppose.
Anybody
Have you
gonna give him a
is
No one's
Bogrud
got it.
coming down to size and we all going inside?
yeah. Are we all going to go and have a look at the shiny?
Yeah.
Dolian has the shiny.
Screw it. Why not?
Dolian has the shiny.
Can you describe the
It's a
shiny?
bold assumption that Dolian's able to remove it because I'm pretty sure in the past, whenever anybody else has tried to interfere with magic weapons, it's not done anything for them.
Yeah, you are not worthy.
It's not
think
for
there's
you.
60
You
doors.
can't take it.
Greg's not going to investigate the
No,
shiny.
no, but I don't think that's how we did it, did we?
We've
Because
never-
I think didn't Bogwood pick up the lullaby first and give it to Sam?
Yeah, because I
I
think
can remember in the
Nothing
Wizard's
for it.
Tower.
yeah.
I thought only Greg could take Greg's staff when Greg found it.
Yeah, only Greg can use the powers of it. It's anybody else that takes it, it's just like a hit and stick.
Yeah, I think people can
Oh,
touch
okay.
it, but it only
It won't do anything for anybody else.
I mean,
Yeah.
anyone can handle Sam's weapon if they want.
Guys, I've got a new shield. What do you think? What do you think?
Bogrud kicks Sam in the nuts.
Hey, man, I set up that for you.
Down, boy. Right in the ghoulies.
Oh, it'd take a lot more
Non-lethally,
than
of
that.
course. Not non-lethally, of course.
Are we giving Hecnon the shield or is
Of course we
Dolian?
are.
If
Oh, yeah.
Dolian tries not to, Bogrud will wrestle it off of him.
Hecnon, you handed the shield by Dolian, and again the design, the craftsmanship, it looks as if it is a piece of the set. It looks as if it is perfectly in matching and then for
Welcome
the
to
beginning of
hell.
the next session we will say that you guys have traveled then back through the volcano and you'll get just to the entrance of the city.
A long rest.
Benefits of a long rest along the way.
Nobody can walk and sleep at the same time, so
No, but
Not a long rest.
we had a cart, didn't we?
No, it was only like a
Stab
couple
me.
of hour walk.
Huh?
Up to 3 willing creatures.
we got the cart in Vanguard.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
No, we had a cart. Oh, we had a cart like a year ago.
Yeah, we've left it tied up with some horses somewhere.
Yeah.
It's probably starved to death.
Nomads, I believe. I think we left it in the Nomad when we got our ship.
it's somewhere attached to a tree with some skeletons of horses that used to be alive.
No, the likes of Vero look after them. It's fine.
I thought I shared with you that when you was in Bane's, in the place with Bane where you escaped, where you found the ship, the horses and the carriage was there as well, as if they'd been trying to collect items from the party.
Aye.
I think I
Maybe.
did. I can't remember.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe aye. Maybe not. Maybe
Wait,
aye.
So
You-
are we saying short rest then?
No, I'm saying if you wish to hang around here and have a short rest before you leave, you can
We
do.
would
Or if
have
you
we
want...
would have time for a short rest. We wouldn't have time for a long rest, but we'd have time to just like sort of sit down and get our bearings and
Whoever
regenerate.
If you have time for 10 minutes, I will use up some more spell slots and cast catnap on you, so you can have a 10-minute sit down and get the benefits of a short rest.
How long would the short rest be?
10 minutes of
10 minutes if we use that. That does up to 3 of you.
I could do with some healing.
I could very much do with some healing.
See what does catnap actually do. Calming gestures, fueling encrypted choices.
Scott, when will my gem come into effect?
You rested after the fight, so it would have been in effect today. This is why I was...
That is fine. I've just not added anything to the sheet.
So, but you tell me where you guys are wanting to take a short rest. Is it in the volcano that's been full of monsters? Or are you wanting to go out of
Presumably within the shield chamber would be a safe
if you don't
place.
get in the
though.
shield
Yeah, Terry
chamber,
just locks the door again.
Greg's not having a rest. It'll just be you three. So Greg will be able to wake his up if anything does happen. So it's 10 minutes.
Tom's
if you
not
guys
resting.
get full 10 minutes, then you get a short rest. If I wake you up, you don't get the benefits of a short rest.
Squishy would like to.
We
know.
could just chill for 10 minutes in the shield chamber with Hecknom and Greg standing guard.
We will start the next session off with you in the shield chamber instead of back at the house, because if you're going to be hanging around there for 10 minutes even. Yeah, 10 minutes is fine.
Okay.
We will start the session off in there.
Awesome. So we'll have to fight our way out of this then.
There might be one or two things that spawn if we're taking a rest. I may have had it in my notes. Any resting in this place may result in some creatures crawling out of the lava.
That's fine. I just
fuck's sake.
I need.
Yeah,
sweet smell.
but what if it's that ball creature?
I would have
Then-
allowed you all to travel and got to the entrance of the city.
I think we
if
should
you
do
wished.
that one. I think we should do that
But
one.
if you want to stay here and have a little rest, have a little rest. It's whatever you guys want.
Safely travel from here to the entrance of the city, or are we going to get jumped along the way?
If you travelled straight back, I was going to say you were going to start the session with you at the gates walking into the city. But
Well, fine, we do that then, because
Yes.
that's more sensible.
Yes.
it's up to you. It's up to you. If you want to have a rest here, you can do.
Hecknom, cast some healing spells, and we will just walk back.
I'll do it.
I do have a healing
No.
potion as well.
That's fine. I am going to bring out my
Penis.
obviously.
What's greater healing?
It's not quite as good as sexual healing.
Amazing. Oh, actually, does that work?
Is that 4d4 plus something?
I can't remember.
4d4 plus 4. No, 2d4 plus 2. 4d4 plus 4. 6d4 plus.
So I've got one greater
something.
healing.
And I am. Can I use my gem outside of combat? I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to hold up my my
44
bow.
plus 4.
The gem will light up, and I will cast my mass cure wounds with sneak attack.
How many people can that heal?
Up to 6
Who's healing who for what?
That's what we've put on the bottom. So I've done Sam for 16.
Mhm.
Hector's done 8 for all, 10 for Bogrud.
So I've got 18 back.
And I've done 9 for everyone.
8 for all,
Still another
and all for 8.
Okay, I'm still at less than 1/3 health.
I'm at full.
I walk up to Hector and punch him.
I'm at
No,
full
you're not.
still.
That's taken me nearly up to full now, which is good.
Yeah.
Take that off.
Oh, Dorian put his fucking.
I was going to say, you know we're going back and having a rest when we get there, don't you?
Oh, mine's a once
Yep.
per day thing.
Okay.
Cool.
I don't get to do
I'll
it
do
very
my
often.
Last little bit on Bogrud, and then that is it.
It's just in case we get into any trouble on the
Yeah.
way, because I don't trust
Yeah.
Scott.
I
Well,
will
no, I was giving you safe passage back to the city.
Yeah, that
I
back to the
never
city.
once says you'll. I did say previously we're going to cut down on some long rest, so I'm not guaranteeing you're going to get a long rest when you get there straight away. So
That's the thing.
all these spells that you've
Exactly.
now used, you probably might have got a short rest, and you might be able to do some healing that way. But all the spells and stuff we've used will obviously remain off. So that'll make it
yeah.
interesting if we have another fight.
I think
Well-
it would be good.
With Dorian, it's gem ability, so he's not really affected either way.
Yeah, but if you have another fight in the day, then you won't be able
yeah.
to do the mass healing. So
Exactly. So it's about midnight, yeah?
you
Awesome.
guys do whatever you want.
Yes.
Well,
Right,
thank
Bob,
you.
you must be all right by now.
Sorry?
I said you must be all right by now. You got another 19 from Hecknorm, another 26 from me. You must be all right by now.
I'm good.
I am still slightly under 2/3. But I'll.
But that means
it's fine.
more,
it's
more,
fine.
more, more,
Oh,
more
how
than
will
sufficient.
Bogrud survive?
More than sufficient for now. Almost double Sam's HP, so I should be fine.
Wow.
You're fine.
But it took that much to get me up to 95.
I just love the amount of damage you inflicted on yourself, though. Oof.
That was incredible.
So it wasn't. I didn't inflict it on myself. I had to kill the big things, and that
Oh, I
meant
know.
taking the damage.
Literally
I could have left them for you guys.
burn.
Well, I think that was fun for us. Was it fun for you, Scott?
It was. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
The dice were
I got to do
unbelievable.
4 consecutive crits. I love that.
We were creative as well.
I like the
Nearly.
fact you can throw big bad things at us that do damage back to us no matter what, and yet we can still find ways to work together and
I mean,
try
I
not to
think
die.
I think that session tonight's probably been the most that we've actually
Work together.
worked together and like actually played things smart.
We should do that more often, maybe.
Yeah, don't push your luck.
Maybe. Just
I mean,
saying.
it's a good,
So
yeah.
I've added those character sheets to the Evalthon chat if anyone wants to see them.
Oh,
Oh
absolutely.
hell yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to nip off, as always, unfortunately. I just wanted to say thank you again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that was a great.